But 2 hours in, a nigga might start nodding off. So that's why I'm standing up right now. I'll be honest with y'all niggas. Pre-hour 1 stream on me. Let's get it.
Should I get it? Yeah.
Why the f this shit always saying showing theater mode, bro? Nobody want that mode, bro. Hell no. You know we actually watched the movie one time on Stream Chat. How many of y'all niggas remember that? Y'all niggas ever? I don't even think we got any like OG niggas in here. What you mean, nigga? I'm not finna do no 1 hour stream, nigga. I'm bull. But do any of y'all niggas remember when we watched an Italian mob movie? Jeezy, I don't even think y'all was here. Love from Italy and the United Kingdom. Shout out to my boy Chico, man. That man need a little nappy nap. What the fuck? Kilos, was you even in the stream, nigga? Yeah, like late 2024. I don't even think you was here. You know, niggas try to act like they really. Yo, ass is not tapped in. Or early 2025, I don't remember. Nah, bro. This was before 2025. Cause 2025, that's when I started taking streaming serious. This was like in 2024, where I had my nigga Bumba, JB, like I had all the OG niggas in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, yeah. Love from Brazil, Tay. Oh shit. Shout out to my Brazil niggas. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Arthur Lima. Hold on, bro. We gotta play some Brazil shit. Hold on. What's that song called, bro? Da 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 da. Bati da 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 da. My bad if I fucking up the beat, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'll fuck up the lyrics. God damn, I got too many damn songs saved in my favorite, bro. Appreciate the song. Here it is. I ain't gonna cap, bro. I know my nigga Neymar. He on the World Cup team, and I know a lot of Brazilian niggas ain't with that shit. They talking about the nigga washed, and I forgot the nigga name, bro. The nigga like Juan or some shit. His name, he was supposed to be on the list or something like that. I'm not really tapped in with soccer, but I'm gonna have to tap in on FIFA on some speed. Y'all think if I tap into soccer, I'm gonna get clout like speed? Alright, let's get this started, man. Content for Taileon version 48, man.
Don't let him, I get it pushed down.
If anything happens to buck you off enough, you can post and settle back down. Yes.
I don't think I'm ready for her to do all that.
No? Okay, fine.
No, you're ready.
Okay. When do I start bucking?
Whatever you like.
Okay.
On you.
Get off me. Get off me.
Good.
Yeah. Get off me.
Find that wrist, pull it across, grab the...
What the f are we watching? Yo, it's like streaming has got freaky as shit, man. Dude said 48. Rampage with the dragon. Appreciate the sub. My nigga Lil Yeo. Nigga, your name confusing this shit. I'm gonna call you VT, nigga. Shout out to my nigga VT, man. W love, bro. This nigga went from slamming niggas to doing this degenerate shit on stream. This shit crazy, bro. Where did you find this girl? Ever since 2010 to the X, everything been cooked? Nah, that is true, bro.
Okay.
Get off me. Get off.
Look at that.
Yeah, this shit overly done, bro. Streaming cook, bro. This the type you gotta do to get views now? F it, bro. This shit OD.
It's nice, but look where your hand is. Where's it supposed to be?
You know that strong nigga that be dancing you hate?
Okay, so before that
Almost died. What strong nigga that be dancing I dislike, bro?
Oh, come on. Hey.
All that working out, you can't open a water bottle?
Oh, come on. What's he? Sir, I think you got the wrong workout program.
Oh my God. I hate when like niggas say some shit like that, bro. Like, no, bro. Okay. Grip strength and slippery ass hands at times, you feel me, can up your ability to twist the knob on a goddamn plastic bottle. All right. Sometimes that really be, and it's like if it's hella cold, the traction, the grip, you feel me? It's not loose. You know what I'm saying? So it make it that harder. I make it even harder to actually, twist the cap off. This nigga will squeeze your neck in, bro. Talking about you got the wrong workout plan, man. Dancing the fool. Who said I hate Big Groove? I fuck with Big Groove. I dislike how the community don't like Big Groove. They talking about he's a what they call that nigga, man? He's a disgrace. He made black people look bad. And the nigga is only dancing and talking about shark bite. You feel me? They calling this nigga like a jester or a clown. I think that shit corny, bro. It's like you should be looking at this nigga as an influence, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a black man. When he pull up to the restaurant, everybody watching his ass. You feel me? They sit down. They give him free food. You know what I'm saying? They treat that nigga like a mother king. That should be the fucking inspiration. But niggas don't like that though. You feel me? Cause he ain't acting like Denzel Washington. He, niggas ain't fucking with that. Nigga can't get his groove on. And I did see that a Chinese man try to kill his ass. It's kind of crazy. Talking about he shouldn't be moving like that. Dead ass legit try to kill this nigga because he danced too much. Some niggas just too miserable in this life, man. Hey, it's like when life start getting physical, man, you gonna need niggas like Big Groove in your life, man. For real. So some inspirational, some happy. He be overdoing it.
It's like a gag, right?
See, that's just dick eating. How can a nigga overdo dancing, man? The nigga just be hitting the Dougie. The only thing is he 10 times my size and more fluid with this shit. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. He be overdoing it though. What the fuck? It's like, honestly, look at what you just said though. Like, dead ass. What is Big Groove? Hold on, man. We gotta go to this nigga page. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I gotta log into my Instagram. I don't think I'm even logged in on this bitch. Hold on. All right. God damn, bro. How did that not work? My bad, chat. What's this nigga, bro? Right here? What's his most recent video, man? This nigga, man? This nigga cool. Look at this. Hey.
Teach me how to touch it.
Hey.
Baby,
let's smoke.
What? Can you teach me how to
Hey, hold on. Cause all the bitches like, all I need
is a beat that's super bumping there for you the best.
Hey, back it up and dug it up. Put your arms up front. Come on, man. How the f can you not f with that, nigga? How can you not f with good energy like that, gang? Taileon might be DL. Okay, so I'm DL, right? Because I think that this nigga's doing a phenomenal job. Yo, man, we on a whole new level of just hate. You niggas miserable, man. I don't know what y'all niggas need to do or get some something like that, man. God damn, y'all niggas sad as fuck. A nigga dancing pissing you niggas off that much? That's nuts. But yeah, restaurant did try to poison his ass, man. That's crazy. I'm just a hating ass nigga, can't stand. It's good. I say all this shit, I don't even follow this nigga. Let me follow bro, man. Shout out to this nigga, man. This a positive role model, man. Look at this shit. Hey. You in the future? Hell no, bro. Tay, this is your chat, by the way. Hey, man, some niggas come in here degenerate as hell, bro. See, I ain't gonna lie. See, look, I'm gonna be real. What I would have done with this tomahawk steak or rib is I would have chopped it up and then made sure that I put the rest of the meat a little bit on the grill to get it a little bit darker. You know what I'm saying? Granted, that's perfectly cooked. Not perfectly cooked in my opinion, but I like the redness to be just a slight bit darker. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, that look like a good piece of food right there. But let's get back to the goddamn vid.
Jeez. Are you kidding? He's still after it?
You ought to ask for
What's on my camera, man?
Come on, give it to buddy.
y'all got it. Hey, boy.
Let's go, bro. Hey, he's kind of strong, not gonna lie.
What the was that, gang? This is what I mean with streaming is just getting out of hand, bro. Why is Drake getting bent over the poker table, taking straight sponge? What is going on, man? Content is getting crazy, and I saw like the fake version of Drake, of what's his name, Andrew Tate, making out with a nigga on that same table. What is going on over at Kick? All my Kick niggas, what are you niggas doing? Like it's getting freaky as shit over there, man. Kick niggas gotta be stopped. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We gotta create the Avengers to stop them niggas. They on a whole different timing, bro. All they do, drugs, what else they doing? Do illegal shit. Tay needs to move to Kick, fuck no. Oh my God, hold on, damn. Did he break this nigga arm?
That's it, bro. That was it.
You want to start lifting, but you don't have access to a gym? No problem. All you need for this full body workout
What's good, Crash Out?
First, find a quiet spot. Then wait for a girl with a purse to walk past you. Then you can grab her purse and the session begins.
Let's be real. How many shorties is actually carrying like real money in their purse? Let's be so for real. Y'all won't believe it or not, but majority of women, when they head out, they don't even have money on their yet. You know why? Because some nut ass niggas gonna pay for their shit. Truth be told. Best believe they either get in for free, you know what I'm saying, or some lame ass dweeb ass pussy nigga is gonna end up paying for her shit. Just for her to dump your skedaddle on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all niggas, man, cornballs.
First exercise is rows. This one is great for your back. Grab the bag from the base of the strap. If you grab too high, you'll slip, she'll run away, and the session will be over. Next, we got some bicep curls. Keep your elbows completely locked for stability. If you lose your balance, she'll run away, and the session will be over.
Nah, I'm dead. If you a nigga and you out here paying for shorties drinks, you lost your mind, bro. All right? I'll be real with y'all niggas, man. Don't do that. That's an easy way to get your ass from this, gang, okay? I'm telling you, these girls don't view that shit as like a gesture to talk to their ass. I'll be so real with y'all, okay? Majority of girls, when they go out, they just trying to have fun. Y'all niggas think I'm so serious. Ain't that what the old heads be telling us to do? Look at all the old head niggas, right? And see how all them niggas is single, either divorced their wives or cheated on them hoes. Okay? And then two, if you an old head and you giving me relationship advice, nigga, I'm gonna be real, I'm not taking it, nigga. Because why the fuck are you still single? If you don't have no valid reason, you still single as a fucking old head, I'm not listening to your ass. You failed. I'm gonna be real, bro. That sounds fucked up, but nah, nigga, it's something that you ain't doing right or you not looking for the right people. I'm gonna be real, bro.
Okay, tricep extensions. Now the triceps is a very important muscle. It's 2/3 of your arm. Keep your chest up and remember to breathe. If you lose your breath, she'll run away and the session will be over.
Some advice.
Best advice I can give you?
I'm 23.
23? Start looking at investments.
Start looking at investments?
Yeah,
you know, I hear about that so much, man. I think getting yourself a Roth IRA, life insurance policy, and all that. Right now, it's the perfect age. Like when you 20 to 25, that is the ripe age to get that shit. Cause time 50, nigga, you gonna be set. You feel me? As long as you stick to the goddamn plan, you know. Or if the world don't get, you know, blown up by an asteroid or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna show you one quick investment you would never imagine.
Okay.
All you gotta do is go to Morgan Stanley.
I got me Morgan Stanley account.
Okay, go to Morgan Stanley and ask them for mutual fund in energy.
Right.
Take 20 grand.
Uh-huh.
You get 3 grand every 90 days.
For forever.
Forever.
One time payment.
One time investment.
So me, I'm 23. I plan on living to 107. So 3 grand for 107 years for 90 days.
Yep. Every 90 days. Here it is. It's $12,000 a year off this one. I'll tell you something else.
I like the way you.
Hold on. You telling me all I gotta do is drop 20 racks, and for the rest of my life, for that mutual fund account, that's 3 bands every 3 months. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna have to hold on. I'm gonna need to save this video. That's actually clutch as hell, bro. That's solid. That's solid as fuck. That how it works. Nigga said 107.
Get you go to the bank, get you a Roth.
Roth IRA.
Put $3 grand a year in there, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't touch it until it matures. And it matures every day. All right?
And I believe that the Roth IRA is also non-taxable. So when you pull it out.
Guarantee you 3.7 million.
You guarantee
3.7.
What's your name?
Hold on, how much he say? How much he say?
Don't touch it until you're Roth. Yeah, I'll tell you something else.
I like the way you thinking.
Go to the bank, get you a Roth.
Roth IRA.
Put
I ain't gonna lie, like it's gonna take some years, my nigga.
$3 grand a year in there, right? Don't touch it until you
put $3 grand a year in there. So what is that? That's about what, $30 a month down there? Oh, holy shit, I'm way off. My bad. $300 a month. So $300 a month.
Until it matures, and it matures every day. All right, I guarantee you 3.7 million.
You guarantee
3.7.
What's your name?
Kevin Johnson.
Kevin Johnson. Now listen, when I get that 3.7 million, I'm be looking for you.
You ain't gotta look. I'll probably be dead, man. I don't even need the money.
We do it out
I was
there,
gonna say,
you know
can we look at your ring finger? What this is like?
Why not? I just want you to know when you put this on, it's a special connection. This is Illuminati gifted.
Will we get Illuminati money?
You Illuminati now. You Illuminati.
This is really heavy.
You Illuminati. Put it on.
Okay, wait, hold on.
It's crazy. This nigga is legit telling y'all that he's part of the Illuminati. That's crazy.
Really big, but it's very I could tell it's expensive. Like, this is how you know it's real. It's
whoa. It's like, okay, look. I know you part of the Illuminati and shit, but it's like, do you gotta go OD with the signage and shit? Man? Like, this has been doing the absolute most, gang. Nobody asked you to, you know what I'm saying, start throwing them hand signals and shit.
You see me now? You guys see the Illuminati sign? I'm rich. I'm
Ricky
rich
Rose.
now. Don't talk to me.
The whole thing is, right, niggas don't even know this nigga used to be a security guard. Do y'all know that? This nigga was never a thug. He actually took the name off of someone that was in jail that actually did the shit that he rapped about. There was an actual drug dealer named Rick Ross. He stole that nigga's name. This nigga worked as a jail officer. Do y'all, like, niggas say they never knew that? That's crazy, bro. Snowfall? Was Snowfall based off of Rick Ross? Say you swear to God. Pissed I didn't get any notification with him. Say you swear. No, yeah, man. Rick Ross security guard, man. Man, these niggas are cat rappers, bro. Look at this nigga. He's a security guard, chat. William Roberts. Holy shit, man. Wow, man. Yes, Rick Ross was a correctional officer in Florida for about 18 months during the late 1990s before finding fame as a rapper. Yada, 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 yada. So, yeah, just so y'all niggas know, man. It's like, I don't even, like, did you niggas, I'm gonna be real. Did anybody in here really look at Rick Ross and honestly think that he was, like, about that shit? Dead ass. Just one look at this nigga and was like, yeah, he sold drugs. Come on now. You feel me? I come from the trenches, man. Da-da-da. Nigga, you was a grade A student, nigga. You put the criminals behind bars, bitch. What are you talking about? Same nigga throwing niggas behind bars, rapping about to put niggas behind bars. Actually, I can't even say his music is really like that, if I'm being real. Like, he made more like Jay-Z type music, if I'm being honest. He ain't no Jay-Z, okay? That's not what I'm saying. But, like, they make music for, like, rich niggas. Like, rich hood niggas, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You a bad boy, take that? He built like a security?
Can I ask, in the range of how much does this cost?
7 figures.
Wait, hold on, that's how many is, I mean, just, you know, I'm not great with math. Do you get worried to lose any of your jewelry?
A few months back, I had a concert, and I was backstage. They had a VIP room with a pool table. I'm shooting pool. Boom. One of my rings come off. Boom. One of the rings come off and go into the side pocket of the pool table. This is a 6-figure ring. The actual person that ran the huge venue overnighted the ring to me maybe 2 weeks later.
Your total's gonna be $467.
Okay, and you take Apple Pay?
Yeah.
All right.
What the f***? You can't pay for this, bro. Bro, what are you doing?
Dude,
Bro, you can't pay with that.
I was trying to use app. Bro, I was trying to.
Come on, bro. Like,
I was
get
trying
your
to.
apples out of here, bro.
I'll pay for it, bro. I swear. Okay, I got you, bro. I got you.
You can't, Joe. You can't. You gotta take your apples back, bro.
Apples back.
I can't take that back, bro.
Oh, not gonna lie. I'm just not even gonna pay for it, bro. I'm gonna be real. Oh, yo, here you go, my guy.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, thank you, nigga.
And I'm cutting up, right?
Nigga drive 30 miles per hour. I seen this video. I can't even cap. This is a whole nother level of just hating the nigga, bro. This is right into its ultimate, right? You sat here, slowed this nigga video down just to prove that he was not cutting up or speeding. You got way too much time on your hand to be dissecting a nigga video like this, for real, bro. Miserable nigga, for real. Same nigga after every sentence.
What's going on, nigga?
Hold on, bro. Come on.
Yes, how you doing today, nigga?
Really, nigga? Why, bro?
Cause aren't we niggas though? Just saying it in a friendly way, nigga. Not
You know what
trying
that
to
word
attack.
means, bro?
Yeah, I do know what the words mean. I'm not
What's
trying
it
to not trying to attack you or nothing, like
What's it
nigga.
mean, bro?
Yeah, it's a slave term, nigga. Yeah, it's a slave term.
So why are you coming up to me denouncing me, bro? Do you know me?
I'm not trying to denounce you.
But you are. You know what the word means, right?
Yeah, I'm not trying to denounce
So
you.
if I call you a because I say friendly, does that change the meaning of the word?
Personally, I'm not gonna get offended, but obviously I get what you mean. I'm not gonna get offended.
I understand. I shouldn't have got offended in the first place.
You gonna pitch me, nigga?
Nah, bro.
Man, that's crazy, nigga.
Heck yeah, bro. That's why you rocking the medicine with it and all?
I'm trying to be friendly with it.
Where?
My medicine's broken, but I'm trying to be friendly with it. I'm not trying to be with it. You feel what I'm saying?
I hate three people, bro. A liar, a thief, and a coward.
Beers consumed, hot dogs eaten.
Oh, shit. That nigga's a prophet. Only. He's a prophet, man, right? I bet that nigga name is Elijah, bro. Hell no, boy. Shout out to my prophet niggas, for real.
Dozens of wings and donuts.
Israelite!
Eaten. You got an hour, 1, 2, 3, and 4, split them up.
People already make fun of me in the comments. This is not helping me or my ego. It sets a 4, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Beers, hot dogs, dozens of wings, donuts.
It's got to be 1 dozen wings, right? 1 dozen wings.
Fair.
2 beers because you got to wash it all down.
You got to wash it down.
You got to wash it all.
You talking about order
People
this?
make fun of me.
Dozens of wings and
Coward.
Beers consumed, hot dogs eaten, dozens of wings and donuts eaten. You got an hour, 1, 2, 3, and 4, split them up.
People already make fun of me in the comments. This is not helping me or my ego. It sets a 4, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Beers, hot dogs, dozens of wings, donuts.
It's got to be 1 dozen wings, right? 1 dozen wings.
Fair.
2 beers because you got to wash it all down.
You got to wash it down.
You got to wash it all down.
I feel like 2 is just enough for that.
Then I think donuts are at the 3 spot.
Yeah.
Because if you eat 4 donuts, I mean, that's a hell of a thing. 4 donuts is a hell of a thing after 12.
Okay. I'm going to be real, bro. I'm not a sauce person. I don't like my wings to have sauce on them. I'll be so real. So I'm not eating the wings. We going straight for the glick, right? Straight for the glizzy. I don't like donuts. And I don't like beer. We only eating glizzies, bro. I'll be real
wings?
with you, gang.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot. The beer.
Everything else on it. And I might have the wings, you feel me? But if I eat these wings, they must come with ranch. Okay? If my wings already have sauce on them, I have to put ranch on them. Does that make sense? I don't like eating hot, spicy wings or barbecue wings. I hate that. That's disgusting to me, bro. It's not disgusting. It's too much. Like the only reason I like fried chicken is because of the crispy chicken. Not because you drenched it in like sauce, my nigga. Like that's not what I'm eating this shit for. You know what I'm saying? I'll be real with y'all, bro. What up, man? How you been?
Soak it all up.
What's good, Ghost Demon? Do you want Frank Taker?
4 hot days.
That's a lot of bun, bro.
Well, you didn't say nothing about the buns.
It's like eating spaghetti without sauce. How many realistically do you think you'd eat in an hour? Hot dogs, no bun.
No bun? Fuck.
Yeah.
4 is a lot.
4 is a lot.
Nah, bro. How many glicks could I eat? No bun. Nah, I gotta have a bun with mine, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like straight. No. Every now and then, meat missiles. There were some meat missiles I had back in the day. and they were actually pretty good. If it's a Polish sausage, I can eat that without a bun. You know what I'm saying? Beef hot dogs, it gotta be from Quick Trip if I'm gonna eat it with no bun. You know what I'm saying? Because they hot dogs, for some reason, they got this like crazy taste in them. That's like the perfect blend of just saltiness and just good flavor, you know? And that's why I like to throw a little chili on it and shit. But the buns that they got are ultra soft too. You feel me? So that makes it an even better meal. But the only problem is when you eat that shit, you get constipated. You know, so that's why I don't eat those as much. But if I could, I would though, type deal.
I probably could eat 8.
It's a lot of meat. It's a lot of like random pig meat.
Fuck. Dude, that's an entire hog's hoof.
Yeah.
For the people who sent me this is still $3.15. No matter how you put that weight on that bar, it is still $3.15. But what I saw out of this was a bamboo-like movement for the chest press. So if you put the weights on like this, right, and it only works for 45s, you can't do it with anything else, so you have to do it with strength. All right, now obviously this isn't really like a bamboo, but it's kind of like a bamboo because the weights are moving and it's forcing your chest to work harder because of the stability of it. So if you really want to try this and get a bamboo-like movement on your chest day, yo, I highly recommend this because this is as close as you can get. I know the bar doesn't bend, but this actually works. My homie tried it and he approved.
Put my hand on the face.
Yeah.
And then come right here. You got it?
I think I got it, yeah.
All right. He had a high guard, but you can have
what
a low
the fuck is going on, bro?
I only do high guards. I only do high guards. He tries to buck you off.
Okay.
Keep this wrist. Grab this wrist. So Rampage, go to buck her off, and this is all I want you to do. Once he bucks you forward, I want you to stop.
Tiki.
Yeah.
I think you need to trade places.
What?
And get bricked up.
Oh my god, bro, this nigga like this shit, bro.
Can you imagine somebody has to actually say those words? Don't look at porn on your.
I missed it.
Imagine.
Once you forward. So.
I think I got it, yeah.
All right. He had a high guard, but
You're not watching this degenerate shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Fuck this shit. Bye.
Can you imagine somebody has to actually say those words? Don't look at porn on your government computer. You can't believe how many people I worked with at the CIA who looked at porn on their government computer, and then when they...
Yo, niggas just gave no f. We have some intense gooners. I would expect government officials to be some sick-ass gooners. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Actually, I think government official... Look at this. No, that's not him. Byron Noam. Byron Noam. Yo, bro. This nigga right here, bro, right? Do they got the video of this nigga cross-dressing? I need to try it? What the? When the Daily Mail, bro, you niggas, man. God damn, everybody want to make money. Let me look this nigga name up, man. Byron Noam cross-dress. Did they not have the video, my nigga? They deleted the video. Yo, why come government officials can remove videos so fast? But this nigga was playing with some fake ass titties, man. You know what I'm saying? And sending that to women in his neighborhood. You know, that nigga. Oh, gotta check Twitter. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me do that. Actually, hold on. Before I have NSFW off, so I should be fine. But you never know, bro. Twitter, anything can slip through the crack. Byron Noam. Media. They just got photos. Where the fuck is the video? They just have photos of this nigga, man. No way. No, no, no. Hold on. Is this it? Okay, okay. You know what? They don't got it, bro. They don't got it, bro. Nah, they ain't got it. We ain't clicking no links on Twitter. Fuck that shit. But yeah, that nigga was dressing up as a shorty, you know what I'm saying, while having a wife and then sending that shit to other women, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he was sending it to men, but it said women at the time, so.
They turned the computer in, hadn't wiped it, and they got caught, and they got fired. And we're not even talking child porn. That's a whole different ball of wax. And that's actually happened a number of times, too.
So that explains why the government doesn't give a fuck about our missing children, right? Or why they don't care about children like they say they do, right? Because, like I told y'all niggas, they are doing it themselves.
I've got such high libido that
I've seen this
it doesn't really matter too
a number of times too.
I've got such high libido that it doesn't really matter too much anyway if I'm going to work and having sex.
Do you ever get jealous with her line of work, Sam?
No, I don't, because I can see how professional it is and
how professional it is. Yo, bro, you must have watched too much of her videos, nigga. I'm gonna be real. You had to watch too much of her. I don't even think this is love, bro. I don't know. Like, I don't know what type of nigga is like cool with sharing intimacy with another nigga, man. Like, that's nuts. You know, your wife just got pounded by like some fitness niggas, man. Right? And they all sweaty. They didn't even wash up. Balls stank. The living out of her on set. She had 3 shoots today, nigga. A threesome, a gangbang, and what else, man? What's this in a BDSM scene, man? And you talking about I know how professional it is. Nigga, you lost the plot, man. I'm gonna be real, bro.
And how much work goes into it. So I think that's a good way for me to look at it. And no, I don't get jealous at all. So she comes home to me at the end of the day. So yeah.
She comes home to me at the end of the day after being shared with 10 niggas. What? Like, that's the flex. I used to think that way too. Not like this, like not like this, right? In my first relationship, right? My ex at the time, she told me that she was talking to other niggas, right? And I feel so saucy and shit. Cause I'm like, man, she only gonna with me, bro. Like, I ain't even really gotta press the issue or like create a boundary, right? I think it's just known. You feel me? And she was like, you know, I only with you though. So I'm like, I'm feeling like that nigga, bro. So I'm like, man, this know what the fuck going on. She know what it is with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't finna do that. No, nigga, you are not him. Okay? Whatever you think you is, you ain't that, nigga. All right, you were just a pawn in the fucking game. You are an option. Remember that, nigga. This nigga's a bot.
That's the main thing. And do you guys have any boundaries you set about Lily?
It's like, why not just find a different job? I'm pretty sure you made enough money from porn at this point. You feel me? Let's just go do something else. You feel me? Let's start investments. Let's start a business. Let's start a clothing brand. Let's create a website. Let's do something else other than niggas and then coming back home to you. You feel me?
These work.
We do. I don't kiss any of my colleagues or anything like that. We just
as if you getting your crammed changes the whole scene or changes the dynamic of what's going on because you didn't make mouth to mouth. Don't get me wrong, kissing is mad intimate. But so is a nigga gushing your shit too. So what the fuck are we talking about? Crazy part is you are getting filmed to suck. You're sucking dick. You ate a nigga ass on scene and you came home to this nigga, man. She coming home to you. Like you said, big bro. That's all you, big bro. That's crazy, man.
Just leave like kissing off the table. It's more like something we made as a decision
Mutual
together.
decision,
Yeah. Because we're just like,
nah, you a cook, man. You want to taste all that after nut, don't you, man? And baby, put your tongue out, please. Let me suck on it. Like, back, nigga. Let me suck your tongue. I want to taste those men. I want to taste all of them right now. Just come on, please. Soon as she walked through the door, niggas on hots. Relax.
we find kissing really intimate. I don't know why. Like, I think out of everything you do sexually, like, kissing's the most intimate thing.
We lost the plot, man. We got niggas just saying like, hey, as long as I'm not kissing a nigga, it's okay. But I could the living shit out of him, and that's perfectly fine, right? We can cuddle after too, you know. I can just bust inside your shit too, and that's not, you know, like what are we doing? It's like when you start making all these different rules and regulations and excuses, it's like, hey, gang, take a step back and honestly hear what the fuck you just said. I don't think we be hearing what we saying, bro. For real. We just be talking. And in our head, it's like, oh, it makes sense. There's no emotional attachment with this. Oh, brother.
And I wanted to kind of like save that for us.
Hey, you know you doing good in life when you don't want to fuck them hoes from high school no more. Listen, I'm talking about like, hold on, wait, damn.
Collab with Sky Bree. She quit doing porn. And what are we gonna do? Have a conversation? Unless she's sucking it, I ain't doing a collab. That's what I mean. Like these bitches blow up for doing porn and then they start a podcast. It's like, do you not?
Okay, this is the first time this nigga actually made me laugh. What the? Hey, yo, bro. No, the porn to podcast pipeline has to be studied, nigga. That's down there with any profession, nigga. All rich niggas, after they make money, they like, you know what? Let me tell the world how I think. We do not give a f***, and every nigga go start a fucking podcast, dude. For real.
Remember why you got famous? You got famous for being shut up by a. Now you want to sit in front of a microphone for 8 hours? Yeah, good luck.
In medieval times, thieves who robbed churches or stole from the poor faced a horrific.
That's how you think I'm finna make a podcast, nigga?
Until they glowed a fiery red and then forced onto the thief's feet. Once
That's
the
OD.
boots were locked on.
The reason I don't want to start a podcast is because it's like you're gonna get to a point where you got too many topics. You know what I'm saying? When you run out of topics, and then it's like you eventually have to get to the political side of things, right? Political, religion side of things. You gotta start talking about hella controversial. And I'm a nigga that's trying to do this shit for peace. I'm not trying to bring more drama in my goddamn life. You feel me? Like, it's not needed. I don't need niggas DMing me, calling me a stupid because I told you Chris Bosh couldn't dunk the basketball, right? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Or need niggas sending death threats because of my opinion. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like I posted a recent video about world corruption and legit had a nigga go off on me in the comments for no reason. My whole point of my video was saying that, yo, the fact that all these other countries, not all of them, but some of them, right, are being exploited to the point where their slums look the way they do, that's fucked up. And I was saying that, dude, a lot of these governments, they all work the same. They all take resources from their people and exploit them. And I even said, it shouldn't make sense that my American dollar matters more in a certain country, right? It matters more than the actual country's own currency. That's a situation, right? Appreciate the song, Bruce. So I got a nigga in the comments about, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, man? You stupid, bro. Nobody want to be like America, nigga. Y'all niggas stupid, bro. You get all these nationalist ass niggas because they're insecure about their country. Like, my bad, bro. But that's not my point. Nigga, I'm on your side, bro. Why is you defending your stance on your country, nigga? I never once said anything bad about your country and your people. But because niggas ain't bright, you feel me, and are very insecure when it comes to that shit, now they finna put that negative energy in my goddamn comment section when the whole time I'm saying, yo, the world has corruption in it and it's fucked up. How the fuck can I talk about something being fucked up and that we need to change it? Then I got a nigga in my comments on a whole nother topic. That's why I can't do this podcast and shit. I'm gonna get irritated. Dead ass. I'm gonna get irritated as fuck doing this shit.
The condemned person would instinctively try to kick them off, jumping and thrashing in agony.
I'm not gonna lie, that's OD, bro.
So hot, it would literally fuse with their skin while the crowd.
This is what we need to do to all the pedophiles in the world, bro. See, if it's one thing that I fuck with all the old niggas back in the old day, y'all had some gruesome punishments. We might need to bring back the guillotine, man. Public guillotine and niggas off, bro. Fuck it, bro. Party at 6. Yo, niggas used to pull up. Nah, you know what? That's savagery. Okay, we don't need that. All right, because then it will be really dark. I can only imagine what it's like pulling up to a public execution and watching a nigga get his head chopped off and niggas dancing and celebrating about it. You feel like you in some like Baphomet reunion or something. Like what the fuck are we doing? Yo, y'all niggas was mad crazy, nigga. Getting hyped about that shit. Guys, let's cut this nigga head off. Like, oof. That's yo, bro. If they was doing that, what else was y'all niggas doing? They had to be doing. Yeah, it was pretty deranged back then. Don't even get me started about the Salem witch trials when they would just call them out for being fake witches. That witch. Why? She ain't sucked my dick last night, bro. Fuck her. All right, bro. We gonna drown her ass with a pound of bricks. Holy shit. Whoa. Do you know how crazy it is to get your ankles shackled with bricks and niggas throw your ass in the water, the ocean, and you can't swim? And you just drown to death because niggas said, yeah, you a witch. Nah, man, like life back then was fucked up. You know what? Don't bring this shit back. They already eating children in the Epstein files. If we bring this shit back, they gonna do even more up shit. So, hell no.
Watched every desperate movement. The whole point of this punishment was to turn the suffering into a public spectacle. They even had a name for it, the Thieves' Last Dance.
Oh my god.
She pretty as hell, yeah.
Oh, she's 13, gang.
I don't care.
Oh my god. She's 13, gang.
I don't care.
Oh my god. Oh.
These pedophiles moving way different now, man. They moving different, bro. They just bold as hell, gang. That's crazy. They getting more bold. Nah, I tell you, why you smiling? When did I smile, nigga? As a Christian, one of the biggest things that pisses me off is when people use religion to justify horrendous acts like Satanism or Salem witch trials. So right for acts like Salem witch trials. So right for ranting about that shit. You mean you don't care? Look at the gray in his beard. He's like, kill him. They were putting stone helmets on people and hitting it with hammers to solve headache problems. Are you serious? These pedals too comfortable? Ooh, shit, archetype. Ooh, you mean ooh, nigga?
Wouldn't be a good Shaq.
Bro, I'm gonna crash out.
We also said if
the Knicks just for always
of all the greatest big men all time,
it'd be
all
five.
over again.
Y'all know my nigga James Harden not stepping up to the plate, nigga. He's grabbing another plate, bro, in Cancun. He's gonna be chilling with Lil Baby and eating honey buns, okay? Eating honey buns and getting sticky, bro. That's disgusting, dude. Why does James Harden remind me of like a nigga that just like to rub himself in just like sugar, like sticky boiled sugar, bro? Like I don't know, man. He look like he played with himself like that, bro. Like he played with his nipples, like he turned his nipples up when he. Let me stop, man. Let me stop. I just think he do weird shit, but he good with the step back though, for sure. Chuck trolling Shaq will never be funny.
You slide down the list, big fella. I'm just saying.
No, I don't.
Hey, women would have been shooting at me, would have been dotting your eye, bring you outside.
He got 20 in the second quarter.
Been on the bench.
It's not the first time he's done it in the soul, right?
Listen, he can score all he wants, but
hey, watch out to defend yourself enough, Wimby. Come on,
stop pushing his buttons, man.
Yeah, I'm not listening to this shit. What's going on? My bad, bro.
You had a draft of all the greatest big men all time,
it'd be
all
five.
over again. Yeah, you slide down the list, big fella. I'm just saying.
No, I don't.
Hey, women would have been shooting at me, would have been dotting your eye, bring you outside.
I ain't gonna lie, Wimby will be frying this nigga Shaq outside, bro. Inside the paint, no, Wimby's not getting in that paint with Shaq. I'm gonna be real, bro. Outside, actually, I can't even act like Shaq wasn't athletic. Like, he still was an athletic footer. Like, let's be so for real. Okay, I know with this nigga, it's like, which Shaq are we talking about? We talking about Orlando Shaq? I think, I don't know. Like, I've never seen Shaq play straight up, like, perimeter defense. But I feel like he could keep up with this nigga. But at the same time, Wimby is crazy, though. He stepped back in green and shit. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, but I couldn't tell if it was a helmet. Oh, okay. Shaq is sliding down the list though. Oh, greatest big man? Nah. I'm not gonna say that. Actually, nah, he is. I think the issue is that I'm taking power and dominance, right? When you think of Shaq, you think of a nigga just dunking on niggas, right? And that's more electrifying. But skill-wise, our big men are way more skilled now. Like if we being so real, they are. You know, you got niggas like Joe King, or what's that nigga name? Joker? Jokovic doing triple doubles in a daily, like every damn night, passing the ball like a point guard. He can dribble up the court if he want to, scoring your ass whenever you want, and grab rebounds at 6'11". He not even the most athletic nigga on the court. He just got hella finesse. He like a better version of Tim Duncan, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Joel Embiid, he got the midi range down, bro. I can't lie. He got that post midi. It's in the bag. It's in the Duffy, dog. You feel me? 2, if he won't, I can take you from the 3-point line, go in and out, crossover, you feel me? Pull a little mid-range, that's in the bag. You know what I'm saying? And I can also dunk you, so I got finesse and I got the ability to be power. That's great. Who else is an amazing big right now? Wemby. Look at him. He's a fucking alien, nigga. Giannis. I mean, I know he ain't a center, but he a power forward, but let's be real. You know what I'm saying? He could play center if he want to. But that's another nigga, you know?
Been on the bench.
But the thing that separates him is his ability to win, right? And be on good teams. But it's like, nigga, he had Kobe, and that's really all he needed, nigga. Kobe and Shaq was a crazy duo. We can't see it. Kobe and Shaq had to be one of the most OP duos in the world, nigga. These niggas, if they stayed together, they would have had 10 rings. I promise you. They only out probably would have been that Detroit Pistons team.
But I'm not known for defense.
Zion is more like Barkley.
Score only one, but
No. Zion is a better version. No. No. You know what? Yes. You're right. He is more like Barkley, but he's a better version of Barkley is what I would say. You feel me? I mean, I think anybody can look at that and be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think the difference is that nigga Chuck has an MVP and that nigga don't. If Zion gets an MVP, I think niggas will stop comparing him to. No, they would still compare him, but I done heard niggas tell me that Charles Barkley's better than Zion. And in the first clip I showed this nigga, I said, bro, when Charles Barkley comes down the court and does a 360 windmill, that's when I want to have a conversation, right? But from everything I've seen of Zion, he's done that and more of what Charles Barkley has done.
Hey, stop defend yourself, dog. Wemby. Come on, stop pushing.
Niggas said he could dunk on Shaq.
20 years, man. Wemby, you can't guard Wemby out that 3-point line. I'm not known.
No, Zion's still on the Pelicans. Yeah, he's still hooping.
But you know what I'm known for eating? French
career-wise? Yeah, career-wise. Yes. If we talking about careers, the best big that had the best career, I'm not putting Bill Russell up there. I'm sorry, gang. I just can't. I'll be lying to my I don't count that era, right? In terms of skill and like career, bro. Like when you the tallest nigga out there and you playing with niggas that can't really hoop like that, like we talking about skilled niggas. Hey, Shaq is the top, right? Shaq is number one right now in terms of a better career and all that. Next, who will be the next best big career-wise? Tim Duncan, though. I'm taking Shaq over Tim Duncan any day. I'm going to be real. It'll be Tim Duncan second. And then, I'm not going to lie, Ben Wallace was a big, but he wasn't a center, though. We taking Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman, man. He couldn't score the ball, but he can do what he could do what he needed to do out there. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, how I forget about I guess I throw Kareem. Kareem was different. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be real. Shaq, Tim Duncan, and I'm gonna include Kareem, even though that era was ass, but he still played he still played to like the 80s or 90s, right? Hakeem? No, Hakeem Olajuwon was different. But Shaq, Tim Duncan. I'm sorry. I'm taking Tim Duncan over Hakeem, nigga. I'll be real with y'all niggas, man. I'm sorry. Like, I can't sit here and act like Tim Duncan was that nigga. Kareem. Damn, we got a hell of centers though. No, but we can't. Are we including centers or power forwards too? What are we doing? Magic was nigga. Larry Bird was better than Magic. I don't care what anybody say, bro. Go watch that shit. I'm taking Larry over. Larry was above his era. Okay? I'm gonna just say that right now, nigga. Larry was ahead of his era. The three ball, the ability to dribble at 6'9" and shit, feel me? The finesse. Nigga, nah, he was a more polished player than Magic Johnson. Larry excelled at everything on the fucking court. He legit had no fucking weaknesses. Magic, he had a great team around him, great supporting cast. He was good at what he did, you feel me? But I'm sorry, like, skill-wise, I'm taking Larry Bird. Larry Bird's a fucking hooper, bro. Are you crazy? Dumbass. Okay, yeah, bro. Sean Kemp too, David Robinson. No, the 90s was just the era of bigs, man. I'm sorry, and I ain't gonna lie. Like, why the fuck is Yao Ming so goated? I'm sorry. Like, did he ever win a ring or some shit, MVP? Why the fuck is Yao Ming in that discussion? Did he just get like clout for just being a tall ass nigga, 7'6"? Like that. Like I don't know why Yao Ming was lit. I was just about to say Moses Malone, bro. Not Karl Malone. Get that nigga out of there, man. Fuck that nigga. Well, skill-wise, he a power forward. Was he a power forward or center, man? That's the thing. Like, back then, if you was 6'9", you was a center. That's the crazy thing. Like, you feel me? You was a center. Because Charles Barkley was a 6'6" power forward. Like, what? That don't even make sense, but, I mean, I guess Zion is. But Zion is understandable. He's athletic as hell. He got clout for being a big Chinese nigga. Okay. Actually, he was a tall Asian, so I think part of it was he like one of the first power first star mega star that played in the NBA of Asian descent? Okay. Big list. All right. In terms of bigs. All right, let's get this. This is a good list. Are we doing career-wise or like, I'm going to do my top 5 bigs. All right, my top 5 bigs. My lust was Magic, weakness. Him resulting in becoming 1990s Gucci third leg. Kareem number 1? Nah, I am not putting this Kareem not in my number 1. All right, I'm going to be real with y'all, man. My number 1 is Shaq. Shaq was electrifying, bro. That nigga was cold as fuck. I can't even sit here and lie about that. My second favorite big that I watch to play, or that I like to watch. I think I might have to put Dwight Howard up there, nigga. I'm gonna be real, nigga. I'm gonna be so real. That he's probably one of the most underrated bigs that I've ever seen in my life. 6'10", grabbing all the rebounds. Orlando, and it's like he didn't have a bad career. I don't even know why niggas was saying that he had a terrible career. The nigga had a great career, bro. In fact, he averaged damn near a double-double his entire career, my nigga. Orlando Dwight, yeah, he was on a whole level. And Kevin Garnett, too. Damn. But he's a power forward, though. Is he? Okay, are we doing power forwards? Let's do power forwards and centers. Power forwards and centers. Power forwards and centers, because a lot of these niggas are interchangeable, bro. Now he does coke. Wait, Dwight? Bitch, I'm... That healthy ass nigga. He doing coke. Joel Embiid, aka The Process. Come on, bro. Sleeping on the 76ers. But I'm talking about, like, who would I take? It's like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm not taking, nah. I can't. I just can't see Joel Embiid being physical with these niggas, man. Dwight Howard is crushing Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is not as athletic as Dwight. Dwight can guard his ass, block his ass, do what he need to do, dunk on his ass if he need to. I don't like the way Joel Embiid play. Like it's cool, it worked for him, but it's like slouchy almost sometimes. Like he's like a slouch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. His wife exposed him, said was his daughter got taken in foster care. I give you that. So I got Shaq, Dwight. Damn, I'm doing power forwards and what you call it. Then I got Tim Duncan. Actually, he wasn't exciting to watch. Okay, he wasn't, but he was just good. That's what it was. He was just good at what he did, bro. Legit. You know what? Let's look up a whole list of centers right now, bro. NBA centers and power forwards, so we can have everybody, because I can't name everybody off the top of my head. NBA centers and power forwards. I was just about to take talk about Blake. List. All time. They put Draymond. See, that's what I'm talking about. Draymond. Oh, I forget about Anthony Davis, nigga. And Paul Gasol. Like, this one, I mean, it's too many of these niggas, man. Where's a good list at? They got a good list of these niggas, man. We need a good list, bro. So we can actually see who is all that needs to be included. I'm forgetting about Jermaine O'Neal, Chris Webber. He's Amari Stoudemire. Yeah, see, this is what I mean, chat. Look at this. We forgetting about Dirk and shit. It's your nigga. I'm looking up the list of names because there's a whole bunch of great centers, bro. I want to make sure that we get everybody included in this, bro, before I make my fucking list. Because I've never actually ranked centers before, bro. It's always been just players. You know what I'm saying? Damn, they don't have like an actual. All right. So let's go here. Just off this photo right here, right? I got Shaq. I got Anthony Davis. Then I got Dwight Howard. No. I'm gonna have to take Dirk. Dirk was a whole nother nigga, bro. All right, Shaq, Anthony Davis. I don't care what nobody say. Anthony Davis probably one of the most underrated centers I've ever seen in my life. If he wasn't injury prone, I think he'd probably be like top 5, definitely. Who else? I gotta give it to Dirk. I'm gonna have to give it to Dirk. Nah, this list is too hard to make. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's too hard. It's too many great ass power forwards and centers, gang. We gotta move on me. It's too hard, bro. Look at this. Cause I gotta think about Giannis, Jokic, and all them niggas, bro. He's laughing at I'm an Oklahoma man whose favorite team is Mavericks only because of Devin Harris. I mean, he smacked the shit out this nigga. Crazy thing, he smacked this nigga and ended up losing the fight. Like,
Don't blow your chance. This is something that a lot of women don't quite understand. I think that 99% of men love their dick. We all hate our balls.
You like your dick.
I love my dick. You love your dick.
I'm tight with him.
That's your homie.
What? I've never heard this before, bro. I've never sat there. That is an original thought, honest to God. What the f? I've never looked at my balls and said, I don't like it. That's... What's up with y'all niggas, man? Y'all niggas... Yo, you a gooner, gang. Only a gooning nigga would say some shit like that. The f?
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
But I hate my balls. They're so inconvenient.
Would you be friends with a guy if you were like, hey, dude, what's your favorite physical feature about yourself? He's like, dude, my balls are really awesome.
Yes, I couldn't. I would judge the out
Yeah,
of that
you
person.
gotta like. I don't want to hang out with you anymore.
No, that would like I wouldn't feel comfortable shaking that person's hand. Like that's terrible.
God, gripping your shit and all that.
You see that streamer?
He means like you pay more attention to your dick than
and
balls.
his dad turns to him and he goes, "You want to hear something crazy?"
I mean, I guess that would make sense. I mean, it's legit under the shaft, so I mean, I guess, you know. But I mean, like let's not act like niggas don't sleep with their hands in their pants. I know that sound crazy, you feel me? Or like, I ain't gonna lie, like when I'm just scrolling on my phone, nigga. You know what? Let me not even finish that statement, nigga. That's gonna sound nuts. You feel me? But I think I can't be the only one that do this. I just be gripping my balls, bro. Like I scroll, grip my balls, chilling, and it's just like second nature. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I don't even be thinking about this shit, bro. And I would dap a nigga up right after, bro. So cool. Phone like this, nigga. Well, hey, what's good, bro? Keep it pushing, gang. You just got you got some balls in your hand, nigga. My bad, bro. Nah, I'm not that type nigga. I give niggas, you know, one that type shit.
He goes, "Yeah," and he goes, "Every hand you've shaken in your life."
Nah, I sleep next to my wife. No need to have my hand there.
I was like, "Yeah." That makes
You
sense.
dap up people with leftovers on your hands?
Lesbians.
I think I did that one time, bro. I was down, not down bad, but like I was like, I didn't give a fuck about anything at the time, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, fuck you, bro. Like I'm not even finna fist bump you, right? You're gonna get a whole hand of these musty ass sacks. I just got done running up a hill for football, bro. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. You decide to walk up on me in my time with my balls and shit and scrolling. Hey, you get the dap up, nigga. You feel me? That's on you, bro. You seen this shit. You continue to walk towards me. That's the crazy. You see me with my hand in my pants, chilling, and continue to walk towards me, my nigga. That's whose fault is that?
Even I know lesbians that have a dick in their hand, you know. So, odds are, my man.
There you go.
Have you done much diving into the Epstein files recently?
Yeah, I have. And I think I found something that nobody else found. Barack Obama's White House counsel, the most important lawyer in America when you're White House counsel, is a woman named Catherine Rumler. She's now the general counsel for Goldman Sachs. Pretty serious position. She was very, very close to Jeffrey Epstein, emailing.
Of course. Why wouldn't the head of not head, but close head of Goldman Sachs not be close to Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Constantly, back and forth. She emailed him one day, and this is revealed in the latest tranche, and she said,
Chad, I never dapped the
Brennan,
nigga
director
up
of the CIA,
after touching
gave
my
me the
balls, man.
CIA's
That's crazy,
highest
Chad.
honor
Come on
this
now.
morning. Pretty neat, huh? And then there were a couple of other cases where she wrote to Epstein saying, "You're going to be in Washington next Tuesday, right? How about if I set up a meeting with John Brennan? He would love you."
What the f did Epstein do besides mess with kids, man? Like, I still don't understand. Well, I know he was a spy and all that shit. But like, how do you even get a position like that?
Did he? Was there contact between Jeffrey Epstein and John Brennan? Because John Brennan's not talking. And we know that there are still 3 million more documents that have not yet been released.
And
3 million? Dude, what the f 3 million documents on the Epstein files? Whoa, dude.
Ones that haven't been deleted, possibly.
Yeah, right.
Permanently.
We're just supposed to take.
What, Joe Biden? Yo, that meme is hilarious, man. His old ass, god damn, dude. Nigga, that's so. They had that old ass man up there debating Trump, bro. You should have known damn well he was not gonna survive that shit, bro. His ass forgetting what the fuck his name is and shit, and y'all trying to get him to debate. Nigga soda. Sleepy Joe, bro. Come on, man.
Take their words for it.
So one thing is, I think we can hyper-focus on some parts of the files where there's sex trafficking going on, the billionaires are doing things with kids. But I think if we zoom out, there's
It's crazy. Like, this is a known fact, yet nothing has happened. Nothing has happened, man.
deals. There's definitely collaborations across.
I just finished data set 7 of the Epstein files, and it's insane. There are 14 data sets so far, but geez, it's a lot of info, by the way. They were eating babies. And many court cases about multiple people also. It's actually about 3.5 million. It's just what they want to release. Most of it is redacted too. Wow.
And that's the theme that I think everybody should be focusing on. I've been saying for years,
We living with straight reptilians and vampires, bro.
I'm 100%
over.
certain that I was right.
Why not KGB, CIA, or a mixture?
And that's what I'm getting to. With this next tranche, this second tranche, of
They
$3
know.
million, actually it was like $2.7 million.
Nigga, I had a nigga tell me that I work for Israel because I said what Michael Jackson did was inappropriate. Yo, bro, y'all niggas have lost it, gang.
Documents. It was clear.
When the fuck is a black man ever going to work for Israel, bro? What?
That Epstein was trying to work for the CIA and may have done something with the CIA. We don't know yet. But
Not the arm disc across telling.
I would
Wait, what?
Put a bullet in his brain if it had been up to me. But he was also working with MI5 and MI6. And
Hold on,
that's what I'm
hold
getting
on.
to. 100%. I've been saying for years, Jeffrey Epstein was an Israeli access agent. I'm 100% certain that I was right.
Why not KGB, CIA, or a mixture?
And that's what I'm getting to. With this next tranche, this second tranche of 3 million, actually it was like 2.7 million documents. It was clear that Epstein was trying to work for the CIA and may have done something with the CIA. We don't know yet. But
You
he
didn't
was
authorize that, did you?
I would have put a bullet in his brain if it had been up to me. But he was also working with MI5 and MI6 in the UK.
What is it? Oh, okay.
Possibly the Germans and definitely the Israelis. And then he tried repeatedly to get a one-on-one meeting with Vladimir Putin. He was denied repeatedly. And finally, they offered up a meeting with Putin and 3 other people. And he said no, he wanted just Putin himself one-on-one. And the Russians walked away from it. So
What the f was he, bro? Like, I don't get this. I think the statute of limitations on most of their crimes are between 5 to 7 years. So yeah, pretty much all of them can't be charged. You can't get charged because the shit's too old. When is ever eating babies too old? Like our justice system needs to be reworked. I understand, like, I don't know, man. That's niggas exploiting this shit, man. It's so f***ed up.
it looks like he was trying to be some sort of an intelligence broker.
Where to the highest bidder,
yeah,
he gives the scoop.
That's right.
But I guess, can you dive into the Israeli connections? Because when I asked Congress people this today and yesterday,
Yeah, they run screaming from the room.
Oh, like I didn't see that in the files,
No,
but
of
what I
course
did
not.
see was Trump. So they kind of would turn it into a Democrat versus Republican thing rather than.
And it's not. They're both corrupt.
I'm on you. I've been telling people this the entire time, nigga. I told y'all niggas, Democrats and Republicans are all corrupt, nigga. Okay, they pimp your fucking votes. They tell you what you want to hear, and then they do the complete opposite. Them niggas work and coexist in the same offices. They legit work in the same exact offices. Not all of them. I ain't gonna say all of them are like that, but they go to dinner together, bro. They chill at each other's crib, bro. They invite each other over for cookouts and shit. Bro. These niggas know what the fuck. They know what the fuck going on, bro.
What it do? Everybody know in here, if I get touched, it's
You come.
I'm coming on that ass.
All right, that's a gnarly. What the fuck? Holy shit. All right, WVid. What is this? This nigga linking videos. Guy with 7 DUIs watches movies with drunk driving scenes. How real is it? I don't even think I'll turn this to a YouTube video. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Straight threats. Yo, I am a federal employee, and let me tell you, I only stay because I'm a patriot and the benefits are damn good. But yeah, I say get everyone out of there and get all new people. Appreciate that, bro. I'm glad someone is speaking the truth, man. Shout out to you, bro. Nice way to end that, bro. Kamala probably loved Trump. Regardless, they all on the same tight timing, man. All right, we got a crazy video to watch, man, about the KKK. Ah! What the f was that? Yo, my body just did something crazy. I've never felt an intense cramp like that. All right, yeah. I got a crazy cramp in my like right above my. I don't even know what the Israel coming for you. Chill, bro. All right, I was involved in America's most notorious racist group. Definitely can tell, bro. That any nigga wearing this crazy ass shirt. What is this, man? I don't even know what you call this pattern, but definitely, bro.
2 men grabbed my right arm and thrust it up slit open my wrist, turned my arm over, and started letting my blood drain into one of the silver bowls on the altar.
So y'all always been on this demonic. It's like, why the fuck do I gotta give a blood sacrifice to be racist? This is what I mean, bro. Like, y'all just be doing shit, man. Y'all was just bored to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning and go burn somebody's crib down with pillow sheets on your head. Nigga, you legit are miserable as hell. You have nothing else to do. For real. And it's like, you niggas, it's like, these niggas are just big adult Boy Scouts. For real. They love this club. What's up with clubs and these groups and shit? Niggas love being part of some group. They slit your wrist and let your blood drain out, and you still continue to be part of this shit. I mean, I know you was a racist nigga. Hold on. Are you even? Yeah, you definitely still racist. There's no way.
So I signed my name in my own blood.
To join the KKK. I could drop the hard R so hard and join that myself. Why the hell did I need to give my blood to join the KKK, bro? It's never that serious.
And I had taken a blood oath, made a blood pact with
dweeb, man. Lame ass nigga. All those Klan niggas, dweebs, dorks. All the white supremacists, dorks. Lame ass, dweeb ass dorks. Like, you have nothing else better to do, bro. For real. I think all that group shit is so corny, man. Like, and it's like, who are you beefing with? Why? No one.
the Klan.
Dude about to get blitzed. All right, bro. Former KKK Grand Dragon. You just went up the ranks? I've never heard of a Grand Dragon. I heard a Grand Wizard. How the fuck you become a Grand Dragon? That gotta be above Grand Wizard. That means you was an ultra racist. Where did you find this nigga? And this is the funny thing, right? This nigga still is alive. That lets you know that this wasn't that long ago. For everybody telling blacks, hey, get over it. You know what I'm saying? Racism doesn't exist. Living proof that this nigga lived in these periods. The Jim Crow era wasn't that damn far ago, okay? All right? Remember that.
I was born in Kokomo, Indiana. I was born in a Ku Klux Klan hospital.
Y'all had your own hospital. Whoa. Yeah, y'all was just doing shit.
Which shocks a lot of people when they hear that. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of the kind of situation that I was born into, the kind of the ideas that were there. The civil rights movement was just starting in the 1950s, and so I was really I was a kid in elementary school, primary school in the 60s, high school in the early 70s. So that kind of gives you a time frame.
The volume is
in
up.
The north, or the the northern Midwest.
His voice is low, bro.
Part of the United States, populated with a huge influx.
In terms of slavery, that happened 400 years. No, it's very close. My mom is only 44, and she said said they chased her brother when they were 19. So yeah, not long ago. Of course, we got some fatty fat Bumblelati on here. I'm trying to figure out what this one comment. In terms of slavery, that happened for 400 years. No, it's very close. I'm not going to read into that.
Confederate states.
All right, maybe that's a mistype. I don't know.
Slave states, and because of that, they brought a lot of their values with them. And one of those values was segregation. And so I grew up, even up in Kokomo, Indiana,
Your grandma was
very
to help?
segregated society.
That's crazy, bro.
Kokomo was a city of maybe 50,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
There were blacks and there were whites, but there was also a dividing line.
Bro's mom's brother did not run away from slavers. Okay, see, that's the thing, right? Why do people think that slavery is the only act of racism? Like, this is what I'm telling y'all. Gotta stop saying stuff, man, for real. Could we be a little bit more like inclined, like y'all act like y'all never learned about the entire civil rights period, the 1930s, 1900s. Like, y'all forget about people assimilating into this country. You feel me? Like, just cause slavery, and the thing is, slavery was still happening. Like, a lot of them niggas didn't know they were emancipated. Just so y'all niggas know, they just, you feel me? All right. So, you know, but just cause slavery ended, don't mean that racism just stopped. No. The racism continued all the way through to now. We still having this. It's like, well, y'all not. It's cool. Whatever. Let me get back to this fat nigga, man. What you talking about, man? You lived in Kokomo City, talking about 50,000 people?
City of maybe 50,000 people. There were blacks and there were whites, but there was also a dividing line, an invisible dividing line, but you didn't cross the line.
Of course.
Blacks all lived in one section of the town, whites all lived in another section of the town.
Crazy, bro.
My father was not in the Klan.
But you was born in the Klan hospital.
Klan at all. He didn't agree. He was not a violent man, but he was a segregationist.
You know, there was a movie, The Purge, right? The Purge, and I think it was the 4th of July version. And they had this one guy that claims he wasn't racist, but he believed that blacks and whites and all other minorities should not mix. You keep your ass to your side and you keep yours to your side. I ain't no racist, man, but I believe that we shouldn't intermingle like that. No, you know, I just want to protect my people and protect my race. Oh, brother. Shut up. And they gave this nigga heroic ass line, and it's like, I'm watching this movie and nobody's like pointing this shit out. Like, did y'all niggas not just hear what he said? I know the movie's trying to make him look like the good guy and the great character and shit, but he's still a fucked up nigga, man. Your homies is all like, it's Mexicans and blacks and all other races, but you on this other tight timing, man. It's like niggas be on some other shit, bro.
Believe that the races should be kept separate. I would watch my father. He would be watching the nightly news on television, and he would see the civil rights movement and marches, and he would just say things about the blacks rioting and things like that. And you know, the N-word was a common word.
Really? Really? Are you serious? I wouldn't know, Master Grand Dragon. I wouldn't know. Come on, bro.
In Indiana in the 1960s.
It still is, bro.
And so my father would speak of that, and he would use the N-word, and you know, I gathered that my
damn, that's
father
fucked up, bro.
Believe that white.
I'm sorry to hear
people
that,
were
man.
Superior to
No. That comment right there, that white people superior. I went through the same thing. You feel me? My ex told me that her family wanted her to date a white man. You know what I'm saying? And not me. And it's because they could get green cards. Should have called ice on your ass. Swear to God, I could. No, I'm trolling. I wouldn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, I was devastated hearing that. You feel me? You know, that even my minority niggas still ain't with my ass. You know? And I ain't gonna lie, like going into other relationships, I was kind of insecure about my race. I'll be real, because now I'm also thinking about, like, what are the parents gonna think? You feel me? I had a white girlfriend my freshman year, and it was the first time I actually, like, grasped the understanding of what it meant to be, like, a black boyfriend or, like, black love interest with an interracial of a white person. You feel me? Or someone of another race. I'm at the soccer game. You feel me? That was our little date, taking the girl to the soccer game at the school and shit. Niggas ain't had money back then. You feel me? Broke as hell. Still broke. She gets dropped off. I get dropped off. I pull up, and I did not know her pops was sitting behind us. So I'm like touching her back and shit. And the pops is like staring at me, my nigga, like hard as f-. and she kind of does like a little hard joke, like letting me know, like, hey, like, don't do that. He right there type shit. It wasn't even like some like, okay, like, that's my daughter type deal, but it was like a hateful look and disdain. And previous to this situation, she was afraid to give me hugs before the end of school or at the end of school because her dad would be there like right after that. And she told me like, my dad, he's, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you mean? And I'm not thinking. I'm 15, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, he right? And so I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm a nigga. So at the game, he gave me these terrible looks. She like shake me off type shit, you feel me? And she tells me, say, hey, like don't talk to my dad or anything, and you got to sit in a whole nother area, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm just sitting there just talking to nobody, nigga. Nobody. You feel me? And so at the end of the game, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of forced it. I went up to her dad, right? And gave that nigga a handshake. And dude, the distraught in her face, it was like she felt so embarrassed, right? And the old nigga, he looking at me, you feel me? Didn't even say hello, just shook my hand, quiet. I'm like, damn. And I tried to give her a hug, but she kind of like did like this, you feel me? Like it was subtle, and I got the memo. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and shake up out of here, you know what I'm saying? I'm done. Broke her with a text, didn't text her again, and crazy thing is she turned out to be lesbian, nigga. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Blacks. And frankly, I would say the majority of the white people that I knew, they believed in segregation also. So I grew up in a very segregated town, a very segregated school. And
is this like a white person mentality though? Not white person, but like a white nationalist mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like genuinely, like where does this ideal come from about segregation being the best way to live? You feel me? And the thing is, y'all niggas wouldn't have hip hop, rap, pop, damn near nothing culture if niggas ain't integrate. You know what I'm saying? Niggas would be eating baked chicken with no seasoning on that mother every Friday night, nigga. You niggas will be pissed. Come on, bro. Integration's been the best thing ever.
Did not change until I entered sixth.
Was that your only white girlfriend? Yeah.
We were desegregated, and that was the first time I had ever been in a room that I know of with a black child of my age. I'd seen them from a distance.
Wow.
Literally had never been in the room with one.
That's crazy, bro.
All through elementary school, I was bullied, I was picked on, I was called names, and I didn't make friends very easily. I was not very social. Now it's been
nigga, we don't have a Discord, bro.
Determined that I am on the autism spectrum. I was angry.
Damn.
Angry child.
I know back then they used to just fry niggas, bro. They was calling that nigga the R word on me. Shut up, nigga. Like, nigga, damn. Damn, they was on his ass.
Child. Even though I had a wonderful family life at home, and I loved going to school because I was bright. I loved academics. What I didn't enjoy was being bullied and made fun of and called names all the time. So I grew up very angry. Even in elementary school, I wanted power. That's what I wanted.
And that's exactly why your lame ass joined the goddamn clan. Because you had no identity, you felt weak, belittled, and you wanted to prove that you was better than the next nigga. And hey, that's exactly what you did, right? Let me go beat down on some niggas and take out my frustration and anger on people that's already suffering. That's nuts, man. But I get it, though. Beat up on the poor niggas, right?
To someday, somehow, have power over other people so that...
But this is legit how some people think in general, bro. Not even racist, bro. Some niggas really think like this.
How they had treated me. Well, then 6th grade, my school desegregated.
Uh-oh.
And so
I
now
know them niggas was pissed. I know niggas was pissed when they heard about desegregation. Them niggas was angry, boy.
we have African-American children.
Now we got niggas inside our school, man.
Bust in from the other end of town.
Uh-oh.
And they're displaced. This is not their end of town. I can imagine how they must have felt being bussed into a whole different part of town, one that they were not used to going to. And
I know for the blacks, that had to be so scary. Like waking up one day and realizing, oh, so now I got to go and be surrounded by people that genuinely despise me for no reason. Anything could happen. Dude, they went through some crazy, bro. Shout out to my ancestors, man. Y'all dealt with a lot. I ain't gonna care.
Looked at them and I thought, they're displaced. Maybe I could pick on them. And so I did. And that's what I started doing. And so in middle school, I became known as a racist. My 8th grade yearbook had
wow, man.
As someone saying to Richard, Grand Dragon of the KKK.
You was that racist in 8th grade, nigga? Whoa! Nigga, you know how racist you have to be in 8th grade for a nigga to title you Grand Dragon of the KKK as a joke? Like, do y'all niggas really understand that? What the hell was you saying, bro? You wasn't just saying the hard R. You was saying stuff that's probably not even written before. You made being racist your entire identity and personality, all because you was bullied. But that goes to show you that sticks and stones will break my bones as well as words. They will break me mentally. Okay? Words do matter, man. And this guy became racist because of it.
And that's what I was known as. I was known as someone who actually could be part of the Klan.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that means you was committing acts of violence as well, bro. You had to be. You was when niggas want you.
Started giving speeches in English class, and my topics were Adolf Hitler, Nazism, the Ku Klux.
You just hated everybody, huh? You didn't give a. You just hated everybody, not just niggas, but everybody. That's a different type of hate, man. Like, swear to God, that's a different type of hate.
Klux Klan, segregation. Those were my topics.
And like, do niggas not understand, like, nigga, that shit happened 10 years after? He said he grew up in the 1950s. The war ended like 1945 or some shit. So that was like 5 to 10 years that you talking about this topic and praising this nigga. No wonder they called you the Grand Dragon, nigga. That's crazy. Nigga, you grew up in the 50s and you automatically talking about, you ain't even let the shit like summer down. Like, niggas was still going through trial at that time. What was this nigga on? Now I'm starting to understand why we got them, you know, some of these white niggas out here that like that controversial or that edgy shit. Oh, this just seemed like it might be part of the goddamn DNA, man. I don't know, man. Like, some of my white niggas, man, they get a thrill off that edge, man. Oh, dude, I shout out the H-Man, bro. I fuck with them, bro. Everybody, like, holy hell.
What I did not know was that there was actually at least one teacher at the school
that was a Klan member.
Was a member of the Klan, and who took note of me.
And niggas said, I admire your hate. I've noticed and been documenting your acts of violence against the blacks. When you hit Dontavius in the head with the Chromebrook. inside I jump for joy. I've never been so thrilled and excited to see a young man just harbor hatred for a race. When I saw you punch the Jewish kid off the swing and push his face into the mud, I got erect as hell, dude. Dick hard as shit. And from that moment, I knew you had a chance in this world to be something great. Why don't you come to my little meeting? We're gonna slit your wrist, get you a pillow sheet, and give you a double barrel shotgun. What do you say, partner? You ready to take on them hard R's?
And evidently went back to Klan headquarters and told them, hey, we need to watch this Richard Harris kid.
Niggas was really recruiting niggas. This is crazy. It's like the Klan members legit wanted to be like still present in today's world. I mean, they still are, but like, you know what I mean? Like they wanted these niggas to really be here.
Be useful to us one of these days.
And as a teenager, was, I guess, being a self-declared racist and a white supremacist, was that...
What changed your mind? That's what I'm interested in, bro.
I wouldn't say it was socially acceptable. It was looked down upon. It was frowned upon.
Stop the cap, bro. I disbelieve that, bro, because I don't think you forget about the times that the police force was sending dogs on niggas when the firefighters were spraying blacks with water hoses. Do you know how crazy that is? Like, yo, y'all niggas was just doing shit. That was a different era. I think a majority of that shit happened in the South, so it might have been a little bit different. Indiana's up top, but given that Indiana is north, it makes sense that it's probably frowned upon. But let's not forget that.
But there were an awful lot of people who had the same sentiments. Would I have called myself a white supremacist?
Yes.
I don't think so. I never really thought.
Nigga, you say you don't like niggas, you don't fuck with my Jewish niggas, and you don't fuck with, who else? I'm pretty sure you ain't fuck with my Mexican niggas either. Crazy thing. Hey, I've been thinking, like, when did my Mexican niggas, like, drop down in America, bro? Hey, boy, we hardly talk about their history in America for real, bro. Like, what the Like, niggas just appeared in this, man. What is my Mexican history in America, bro? That is not really talked about, but, yeah.
About it. I wasn't thinking that deeply about any of it, really.
You was just rinse and repeating what everybody's saying, huh?
It was a matter of, here's some kids that maybe I could pick on and I could get away with it.
How did you come to be involved with the KKK?
Well, you become a full member of the Klan at age 16.
Hold on. What do you mean full member of the Klan at 16? Are you telling me that you were a member at the age of 12, nigga? Is that how old you is in 8th grade? I think that's 6th grade, isn't it? So you telling me you joined the Klan at age 14? What did they have your do?
When I turned 16, I had no idea the Klan had been watching me for several years. When I turned 16, the Klan suddenly appeared in my life.
They appeared? They appeared. Did you not just talk about getting recruited by your teacher? Come on, bro. You legit said that you were the most racist nigga in the goddamn class, and they gave you the title of Grand Dragon in 8th grade? They didn't just appear, bro. All right?
And my mother had passed away unexpectedly at the age
Now, I know the Zoo Suit rights.
14. So she had been dead for 2 years. And my whole family situation.
It just is not as talked about, is what I'm saying.
And
just like a lot of
I
history
come
isn't.
home to a very empty house, a very quiet house. I didn't make.
And what I'm saying is it's like, I know blacks become like a huge focal point. You feel me? Like, it seems like everything we do, everybody overanalyze, so they like dissect and shit. You feel me? And I know we was getting a lot of hate, But it's like niggas couldn't be the only ones getting fucked up like consistently. Like, come on now. I mean, maybe it was just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Friends very easily.
Wasn't he born into
I
it?
have a lot of friends.
Bro, you just heard what he just said, bro. He said he was born into it, but his dad wasn't racist. But his dad was a segregationist, right? He didn't want to harm blacks. He didn't want to do shit to blacks, but he believed, he's still racist if you're segregationist, right? You know what I'm saying? But he even said that the only reason he started doing this shit is because he said, hey, I can pick all these niggas. I can pick on them. Not because he was born to the KKK hospital, but I can pick on him because everybody called me slow in school. He found out that he had autism, and them white boys got on his ass, bro. I can only imagine what they were saying back then, bro.
And so I was just alone.
I don't give a damn you was alone,
the Klan
bro.
knew that, and the Klan realized that they could approach me and woo me in. They appeared in my life, and they started talking and saying things like, hey, Richard, we could, you're like us. We could be your new family. We could take care of you, and no one would ever pick on you or make fun of you again if you joined us, and you believe the same things we do. And
did they really say that, bro? Did they really say that? I don't feel it went that way, bro. I feel like, hey, you hate niggas? And you was like, yeah, hell yeah. And that's how you joined in.
that seemed pretty good to a lonely teenager.
Once you'd said, yes, I'd like to be part of this, was there some sort of initiation that you had to take part in?
Yes, there was. On the night that it was going to happen, they picked me up. They blindfolded me.
All at the age of 16.
And put me in a car, and they drove and drove and drove. And I soon figured out they were driving around in circles and doing all kinds of things, just so I wouldn't know where I was being taken. They finally...
This is so weird, bro. These niggas are so bored, bro.
They arrived at...
Imagine doing this in the North, though. Like, being a Klans member in the North. It's like, you bored, bro. Go home. Take your home, bro. Come on, dude. Chill. We won the Civil War.
I entered the house, and they took the blindfold off. There were probably 100 people there, robes and masks and hoods. A very dark, dimly lit room.
The Illuminati.
At the end of one end of the room, there was a makeshift altar set up, and there was a man standing behind it. And they marched me down to that altar. Immediately I started noticing some of the items on the altar. There was an American flag draped across part of it, a Confederate flag, and there were 2 crossed swords. There were several silver bowls stacked up. And there was a large cross standing, on the altar, and it was on fire.
How the f has the KKK not been like deemed like a Satanist group? Like that, like what the fuck? Everything I just heard just screams, I'm a Satanist. I'm a Satanist and I hate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
And I didn't know how they were doing this, but as the ceremony would go on, the man behind the altar, if he raised his voice louder, then the flames of the cross would get higher.
You're lying. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Now you eating the Grand Dragon, man. Come on, bro. Don't try to make this nigga seem like some powerful overlord, bro. Y'all were just lame ass, dweeb ass niggas wearing pillow sheets over your heads. Okay, they was just abusing their superiority at the time, man. Don't make this nigga seem like a god. You just lying, this shit, bro. Talking about the flames got higher as he spoke, like he Judah in his bitch or some shit. Like, stop it, bro.
And if he lowered it, the flames would go down. I later learned it was fed by propane gas,
Now, hold on, them niggas really did this shit? Like, look at this. Like, no, there's no way niggas really put this amount of time to make themselves seem like Baphomet, bro. Like, there's no way. You were trying that hard? Oh my God. They take this club serious.
And he had a foot pedal underneath the altar where he just said,
I don't know why I believe foot pedals weren't designed back in the 1950s, but we had electric cars in the 1800s, so, or the first electric car was made in the 1800s, so I don't know, I'm not thinking.
So depending on how excited he got, you know, the flames were, it was mesmerizing. It was almost like putting you into a trance.
Oh, you like that?
My right hand, and I repeated after him an oath, several pages long.
Oh my God.
I swore allegiance to the United States of America. I swore allegiance and promised to uphold all the laws of the United States of America.
To uphold all the laws, yet go out here and commit felonies against minorities. Yeah, bro, that makes sense, man. Come on, bro. What?
America. I swore allegiance to Jesus Christ.
Hey, boy. Oh, man. Yo, what's up with the white nationalists, man? Strictly believing that Jesus only fought with the whites. If you read the Bible, man, you're saying, you're going to find out some more intense truths, man, about, you know, the true ones, you're saying, supposedly, right? According to my, I have a friend that he really studies the Bible and all that. And he's an Israelite, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, the stuff that he brought me and taught me about, or, you know, that he's told me about and actually pulled up, I'm like, wow, it doesn't really say too much about togetherness in here, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, doesn't. It really doesn't. Which I was kind of surprised. But, you know, I don't know if the evidence he brought me is true. I mean, he pulled up the scripture. I forgot the scripture, but he legit pulled it up. We had a whole debate about this shit.
You know, a lot of people don't understand that the Klan believes that they are the true Christians. You know, in all of this, I
just love the linguistic.
I
can't even pronounce that, nigga. Holy shit. Iteracies.
I swore allegiance to.
I'm not gonna lie. You mind explaining that to me, bro?
The rules and the laws.
I'm gonna need help with that word.
Klan secret. Then I caught out of the corner of my eye. I caught somebody moving and coming up behind me. There was a man dressed all in black, a black robe.
So y'all wear black, but don't like blacks. Come on now.
Black hood, a black mask, and he was ceremoniously holding, as he came forward, a large hunting knife.
This sounds like some shit out of Lord of the Flies. Did you take the plot from this? You took the plot from Lord of the Flies. Nigga, this shit ain't help. Look, whoa, holy shit. Yo, this dead ass the plot of Lord of the Flies. Not plot, but like, it resembles, I forgot what the kid's name, man, where he broke away from the group and created his own little entourage. And they made him look like a god. That's exactly what this sound like, man. This sound like a goddamn novel plot. This nigga ain't dead ass. I know I'm not the only one that just peeped this shit, man. You ain't no Ku Klux Klan member, nigga. You lied. It's a random white nigga, man. What the fuck? A random white nigga from Indiana that eat potatoes. Hell he talking about, man.
And the man behind the altar took that knife. He started warming the blade.
Warming the blade.
In the fire of the cross. And I thought, I wonder.
I think bro name was Calvin.
Do with that.
Or Kevin.
And I didn't have to wonder very long because two men grabbed my right arm and thrust it up, held it tight, and the blade of that knife came down and slit open my wrist.
Hold on. Don't you bleed out from that shit? What happened after? How did they stop the bloodage?
52 years ago. 52 years ago, I still have the scar, and I still see it. Slit open my wrist, turned my arm over, and started letting my blood drain into one of the silver bowls on the altar. Then they quickly wrapped a bandage
Okay, all right, Pierre.
over the,
that makes sense.
the wound.
Okay, that's what that means, yeah.
And they thrust a quill pin into my hand, and they shoved that multiple page oath that I had just repeated and taken. They shoved it forward.
He seals the room, okay.
And he said, sign. I dipped that quill pen into the bowl, and I signed the oath at the bottom.
I know as a 16-year-old, he probably thought this shit was hella lit, bro. Thought he was gonna get all the big too. Hell no.
So I signed my name in my own blood.
Wow.
And I had taken a blood oath, made a blood pact with the Klan.
You know, see, me at 16, I would have looked at your. If you told me this shit, I could not be friends with your ass ever again. Like, as a 16-year-old, I would fry your shit, bro. I'm like, man, nigga, you are stupid, bro. Honest to God, man. Get your lame ass back, bro. You mean you went to a secret meeting where they cut your wrist and you signed your name in blood and put a pillow sheet over your head, nigga? Man, get the fuck on, man. These niggas, man. Hell no, boy.
See that star
on me. Sounds more demonic than everything.
Day. And every time I do, I'm reminded that
show the scar then. Show the scar, nigga. He ain't gonna show that scar because it ain't real. It never happened.
When I joined the Klan. But I never forget it.
Where the scar at?
And I am just thankful that I'm no longer living by that blood oath that I took.
Thank you for sharing that, Richard. Is it under your watch strap there?
Oh, yes.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You won't be able to see it, I'm sure, on camera, but the way they made it last so long, and that was the purpose of it, every single day for like the next 3 weeks, I would stop by the...
Did you just like maneuver your way up out that?
By,
this nigga, man.
Headquarters. They would look at it, and they would rip the scab off and reopen the wound every single day.
KK members get exhausted because blacks fight too much.
At one point, they decided that it was healing too quickly, and so they recut it. And they took the knife and they cut it again. The reason they did that was they knew by doing that it would leave a scar, and they wanted that scar to be on there forever.
So rather than actually just branding your ass, right, they just kept cutting you? I don't believe this shit. It sounds like you realized you caught yourself in a fucking lie and like had to make up some bullshit to make it sound hard. Shut your ass up. I'm pretty sure branding was a thing back then. Why didn't you just get a big K stamped on your arm or some shit on your rib? Come on now.
Richard, you were 16 when you joined?
Yes.
So that's incredibly young. How were you feeling? Were you scared? Were you excited?
I was not scared. I was excited.
Of course you would be, dweeb.
And I think part of the excitement was...
You get to hit niggas with a baton? Is that what the excitement was, bro? You get to blow up a fucking university? Y'all know these niggas not blew up, but they set bombs off in the university? Like, the KKK was just moving different, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro?
16 years old, and now I am surrounded by all these men, grown men.
Whoa, no Diddy, nigga. So you excited to be around grown niggas? Oh, you a freak bull, bro. Hey, chill, bro.
And the thing that impressed me, I just kept thinking is, I am part of a famous organization now.
Wow.
You know, infamous in reality.
I wonder how my blood and like Crip niggas be feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm part of some real shit. I got jumped in and now I'm part of something real. You know, it's crazy that we never labeled these niggas as a gang or terrorists. Isn't that nuts?
But I am part of something that we read about in the history books.
Wait, they was writing about the Klan members in history books back then? Am I hearing that right? Am I hearing this right? So they were teaching about Klan members in school. What? That don't even make sense. How? Am I missing it? What were they possibly telling you niggas about the Klan? Like, were they saying they were a bad group or some shit? Because obviously not. You got recommended in the 8th grade yearbook as the Grand Dragon of the KKK. So obviously, bro, like, I don't know.
And that was just like a validation to me that I was suddenly, I had worth.
Wow,
I had
bro.
dignity.
So self-hate led to this decision, man.
Now to my life that I had really missed most of my life. I was given my first robe that night, and it was a special robe.
Let me guess, you still got that robe, don't you? It's an artifact. You probably got that shit like plastered up on his wall in the crib in the basement, nigga. Stop playing.
This was a robe that was often worn in the civil rights marches and rallies and things like that. And he said it's special because on the bottom of this white robe, you see
some
how
bananas.
It's kind of dirty looking. He said that's blood stains. He said this is a special robe.
He
said
they gave you an STD Magic Johnson having a robe, nigga, and you took that. I'm not gonna lie, you had to be the biggest NPC ever, bruh. Like that, you like the young niggas that sip lean now. Like, swear to God, you are, bro. This is so crazy. Niggas that look at Lucky or Gucci in the past and thought that shit was cool to have. Like, nigga, what? No way you thought that shit was lit. Like, why not play with some Legos or toys or like Monopoly or some shit? Wasn't Monopoly popping back then? Go get a fucking board game or play Uno, nigga. Come on, bro. Go do something else productive than joining this psychotic group.
To have it. I have no idea where the blood came from.
Holy shit. You got pictures, nigga? Yo, this is like some dweeb ass Dungeons and Dragons fit. That is so crazy, bro. That is nuts. And they legit would have somebody's wife put this shit together. You didn't once look at yourself and was like, man, this shit is stupid. Not once. Wow. I guess he really did join the gang, man. That's crazy, bro.
Don't know.
Imagine he was the only nigga that wore. Hold on. Imagine this picture is a picture of him at like some 1950s Halloween costume party, nigga. And he's the only nigga that showed up as a white supremacist. You imagine the whole time, nigga never joined the KKK, bro. It was a figment of his goddamn imagination. Remember, the nigga got autism, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you never. All right, that's. All right, let me stop, man. Let me stop.
Know anything about it, but I was honored to have that. The robe became kind of like a big part. It's always.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was silky than a bitch. I could tell they put time to that. Was clean. Can't cap. I ain't gonna cap to you. I was expecting like the first Klan member type fit, but they was fully organized by that time. Anyways, and the Klan been out for a minute, man. They had they shit going. These niggas had niggas had orders. You can get that shit off of Amazon, nigga. Hold on, yeah, we gonna have your shit tomorrow, bro. We gonna have a uniform. Niggas had uniforms for this shit.
The robe
full team,
kind of like a big part. It's always the costume, always a big part of the theatrics going on in the Klan.
So
you
now
look like you try to be
16,
racist.
You're a fully fledged, sworn-in, blood oath member of the KKK. What year was this? Sorry.
When I joined, it would have been 1970.
Damn, nigga. Okay, hold on. All right. So I'm way off in the time periods, nigga. Damn. So how the fuck was you born in the 1950s? Did he say you was born in the 1950s in my trip? You would have been 24 by this time, nigga. Okay. So he was 16 in 1974. So 16 minus 19 or 74. That's 58. 1958. Okay. So he was born in 1958. All right, that makes sense. Damn. But yeah, that just proves to y'all that yes, this wasn't that damn long ago. Okay, you know what's happening in the 70s? The government was also telling black families, hey, if you got a father, man in that household, any male figure that is supposedly the one of the household, you can't get governmental aid. And guess what that creates? A whole generation of fatherless parents or fatherless children. You know what I'm saying? It was real, bro. And then we get to the war on drugs. Fuck Ronald Reagan, nigga.
4.
So the KKK's activities.
Hey, boy.
What were they doing in Copenhagen?
My mom was born in 1976. 2 years after this nigga joined.
Was there kind of out racism, violence? Was that part of it?
There was some of that, yeah, no doubt. There was some of that. However, the Klan would speak out against black citizens.
Damn, we got it the worst, huh?
The people who were more likely to be targets of the Klan were going to be white people who were friends with black people.
Damn.
Simply because they were easier to get to.
Wait, so like, what did y'all do to these niggas, man, when you caught them?
Because the black people still lived in
he did call them black citizens. Peep that. He did call them black citizens. You wasn't calling them citizens back then. Let's be real.
Part of the city that most of the Klan members didn't. But some of their white friends did live there. So it was usually a matter of what is convenience, what is the easiest target we can get. The violence.
So blowing up a church was the easiest target? Killing 4 little girls? That was that was the easiest target, nigga? Yo, I feel like you just talking shit right now, man. You trying to soften what was really going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not going like, come on, dog. You see how he said, yeah, we actually just spoke out against blacks. We didn't hang them from trees and blow up buses in schools and, you know, blow up churches. No, we didn't do that. No, we just spoke out against them. We actually were targeting more white people. Yeah, believe it or not, you know. And I'm not saying that they did it, because they definitely did, right? Because they hated everybody. You feel me? But let's not act like, man, come on, man. Don't try to dumb this shit down. Man, they always do this shit. Don't dumb this shit down, man. Be real. You hate niggas, man. Come on, man. I see it in you, bro. Just say it.
Violence was definitely
I don't see color type, nigga.
But it was toned down a lot more than what it had been.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, no. This is 1974. So at this time, no, they wasn't on that, like, sci-fi war shit no more. Okay? Now, by 1974, the group actually did tone down on what the hell they was doing. They still doing some shit. Now, it wasn't like that Jim Crow era. Or any time of the 30s and 20s and 10s. You feel me?
Most of the people who were my advisors training me in the Klan.
What did you get trained on? How do you get trained on how to hate niggas? That's what the fuck is you training, nigga? Look, y'all got a whiteboard and he telling you, yeah, man, this is how you properly hate a black man, right? Look at him and call him the hard R, just like Chud the fuck builder, and go up to him and say, hey, stop chipping out. Are you tripping out, man? Stop tripping out, nigga. Hey, boy, yo, man, that nigga got a bond of 1 million. Oh my God, bro.
People had been.
Oh man.
And they had been part of the
Chud training 101.
1960s Klan. Many of them had gone to jail. They didn't want to go to jail anymore. And they said, we're not accomplishing anything by going to jail. we need to do some other things besides just violence.
Hey, boy. Y'all know I was about to do a KKK skit, but I know YouTube would take it down, bro. I know YouTube would take it down. It was gonna be so hilarious, bro. Oh my God, dude. I can't do it on YouTube though. My mom, bro, I'm telling you, I be thinking of some funny ass. This KKK is so stupid, bro. Yeah, man, we can't commit random acts of violence anymore, man. We just keep going to jail. How else can we hate these niggas, man? We gotta figure out a way to continue to hate. Let's oppress them even further, right? Get stipends and all that extra shit. And no, you know what? No. Let's vote supremacists into Congress, right? Let's get the supremacists, let's get the Khlans members into positions of power to where we can create systems that fuck up the blacks, right? Let's put a whole highway in the middle of a black neighborhood. Fuck the neighborhood, man. We're gonna build a highway in this, man. Fuck you niggas. I'm about to cry. Holy. Oh, all right, hold on, chill. Don't cry. Oh, that's painful, nigga. Woo! Let me lock in, man. I was really about to start breaking down crying, nigga. Oh my God, dude. Woo! Shout out to my ancestors, man. Damn. Hold on, let me group myself. I'm about to break down crying. Hey, bro.
They started what they called psychological terrorism, intimidation, following people around, leaving calling cards, Klan calling cards.
Yo, that's so OD.
Places where they would find them. Things like that you weren't going to go to jail for back in those days. We would call it stalking now.
Did I just say that? Or I thought I said it.
Paid any attention to it back then. And
no one paid it. Come on. Are you this nigga's so naive. You think this nigga really said no one was paying attention to it back then? Why do you think we had our gangs created, man? Why do you think Crips and Bloods were even created in the first place? To protect our neighborhoods from niggas like you. What the fuck? You so naive, bro. Talking about nobody was noticing this shit. What the fuck?
So it was.
You hate your local nigga? Call us. We'll resolve your problem.
It still brought harm to people.
So kind of fear and intimidation tactics.
Fear, intimidation, yes.
Is it true that those kind of calling cards would say things like the KKK is watching you?
Oh, absolutely. We had stickers that said the KKK is watching you.
Why are you excited about it, gang?
That we would put on their the car windows. We would put it right on their windshield. The Klan has paid you a friendly visit. Would you like us to pay you a non-friendly visit? Things like that.
That's terrifying.
It's like modern day type streamers and shit, man. All the degenerate ass viewers that be trying to swat niggas and all that extra shit. That's exactly what these niggas, that's the whole, they birthed all them degenerate ass niggas. Hell no.
I guess when you were part of all of this.
And let me guess, you put a sticker on a car once too, huh?
Did you ever question the beliefs? Did you ever have any doubts, or were you fully sold in at this point?
I was pretty much fully sold. If you understand how radicalization works, you're radicalized in steps or stages. And by the time you have come this far, then the next stage makes sense because your mind is saying, okay, I agree with this. So that's how you're kind of radicalized. Did I ever question it? Yes, I did. Yeah, I questioned it sometimes. What I didn't know was that
Stop the cab.
they had plans for me.
Oh my dude, it's like here we go with this part where this nigga talking about they had plans for me. I had no control. Oh bro. Oh brother. So now this wasn't your decision game?
They were already looking at me as a possible candidate for Grand Dragon. And they started immediately.
They trained you to hate.
Grooming me for.
Oh, brother, dude. Hopefully I don't cramp up, bro. Because I know after sitting down, I'm about to have the worst cramps ever.
Leadership. They didn't tell me that that's what they were doing, but that is what they were doing. They were grooming me for leadership. What was happening in the Klan at that time was the Klan down in Louisiana was run by a man named David Dukes. David was college.
Nigga, do you know how far Indiana is from Louisiana? And you talking about, you know what, I ain't finna say. You know, I think this is one of the things that some people find annoying when certain individuals just don't take accountability with things, right? You know what I'm saying? Or acknowledge. It would have been 1,000 if you would have just said, yeah, bro, like I fed into the, like I was lit. Nigga, I was on that. You feel me? Like I understand, you know, you saying that, hey, I got bullied and I wanted to punch down the other niggas. You feel me? You know, and as you keep doing it, you know, it has become the norm, right? I fed into the propaganda just like everybody else in the world. You know, not everybody else, but a few of the people, minorities in the world. When I say minority, minorities are groups of people that acted like this, right? I fed into it. But don't come out here talking about they grooming you to be the leader and shit. You knew you was going to be the goddamn dragon of the KKK since 8th grade.
Age at that time, clean cut, intelligent, articulate, and he was doing a great job of building up the Klan in Louisiana. They called it the New Klan, yeah, where David Dukes would rarely appear in public.
Nigga, think he Michael Jackson or some shit, man. Crazy thing is, Michael Jackson was around during this time, man, still singing his ass off.
Robe and hood and mask, but instead he would appear in a suit, business suit and tie.
Trying to rebrand the hateful group as people that are, you know, reasonable. Come on now.
Was not the stereotypical KKK member. Indiana said, we want a Grand Dragon like that. We need a young Grand Dragon, very intelligent, articulate.
Yeah, it said what Klan Border Watch. I peeped that.
David Dukes. And they were looking at me and seeing maybe this could be our David Dukes.
So they were, from the moment you were sworn in, this was the path for you.
But they didn't tell me that. I had no clue. Why would I even think that they were grooming me to be the Grand Dragon of the entire state?
Nigga, what? Nigga, you became the Grand Dragon of all of Indiana, nigga? Idaho, where the fuck? And you had no clue at all. For sure.
So I did not know. I did not know until they actually announced that I was the new Grand Dragon.
I don't think this nigga lying.
They had called a special meeting for all of the all of the Klansmen who were able to come.
I mean, everything is a surprise to bro.
In Kokomo, Indiana, and I was there. I had no idea.
Oh, me. So you trying to lean to his autism now.
Announced, but I could tell that there was something. It was a big announcement. It was going to be something special. Indiana had not had a Grand Dragon for a couple of years. As long as I'd been in the Klan, I'd been asking for 2 years, when is Indiana going to get a Grand Dragon? Why don't we have a Grand Dragon?
Okay. And so you didn't know that they were going to...
They would never answer me. They would never give me a straight answer. And so I thought, maybe this special meeting, specially called meeting, I wonder if they're going to announce who the Grand Dragon is, that we have one now. As the meeting started, the Great Titan went on. And
what the fuck is a Great Titan?
Saying things like, that I could tell he was...
Great Titan was a leadership position responsible for a province. Y'all just Grand Rizzers, Grand Dragon, and Great Titans. What's next, man? Grand LeBron James? Like, what the fuck, bro? I got all these different names and leaders is nuts. Y'all are some dorks.
He was going to announce the Grand Dragon. It's like, who is it? And then he announced my name, and I was floored. Really, I was like, what?
Right.
But I remember standing up after they were applauding and everything. I stood up and I made a little speech, and I accepted the Grand Dragonship, and that's how I became the Grand Dragon.
So for you in that moment, what did that mean? What did that role entail?
The Grand Dragon is like the figurehead, the spokesperson. The Grand Dragon is the one who speaks at the rallies and conducts the marches, basically does all the ceremonial type things on the state
Oh, brother.
level. And so that was what I was going to be have to learn and be trained for. I could already give a speech. They'd heard me speak many times, and they liked what they heard. I could rally the troops, and that's what the Grand Dragon does. So my life over the next 2 years was mostly traveling around, giving speeches. They had learned a lot from the mistakes they made in the 1960s.
Because they realized that they couldn't beat on niggas no more, and they could go to prison for that shit, right? Is that what happened?
Some of the Klan leaders, the Dragons, had actually been put in jail because they were convicted of
what?
Violence and crimes that they had perpetuated. And they learned that they didn't want that of their leadership anymore.
Oh my God, bro. It's like, I mean, I guess. I mean, as a group decision, it does make sense, right? From a group standpoint, that you don't want that to be the representation of the Klan because it brings in unnecessary heat. If we're talking from that standpoint. But I guess the issue that I'm having is that he's trying to make it seem like that could just be my interpretation too, right? Right now, what I'm interpreting is he's trying to make it seem like the KKK were trying to move away from violence, as if that was something that they wanted to do. When it's like, no, we keep getting punished for it, so we have to stop, right? If you didn't have any consequences that came with the violence, it would still be happening. It wasn't something that they sat there collectively and said, hey, we're not accomplishing anything from this, right? You know what I'm saying? But, that's how I'm interpreting it as right now.
So what they did
downplaying the atrocities of a motherfucker.
They devised some rules that basically kept me in the dark.
And you always don't know, do you, Nick? You don't know a damn thing. You the Grand Dragon don't know shit. Grand Dragon still don't know what the fuck going on. Yeah, I don't know what happened. No, they cut me in the dark about everything, bro. Like, I was groomed into this position, bro. Like, on everything, bro. Like, I ain't even know I was gonna be Grand Dragon. You know what I'm saying? But like, no, bro, I still had no clue what was going on. And I was just, what about your atrocities? What about your acts? You ain't talking about none of the shit you did. Which is cool, because, I mean, who wants to relive and talk about it, you know? But it's like, let's be honest, bro. Let's be a thou wow, bro. Take accountability here.
When it came to any kind of violence.
Tay, wear the crop muscle t-shirt on stream. Hell no.
No one was allowed to ever talk about anything violent.
Unbeknownst to be, looking boy.
Or illegal if I was in the room.
Were you happy in the role as Grand Dragon?
Don't lie. That's a yes. You just feel ashamed. I know you feel ashamed.
In some ways, I was happy.
Here's the thing. It's like, my nigga, you don't have to, like, feel ashamed, yes. But the more honest you are, the more receptive niggas will be. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's like, don't downplay atrocities or your emotions at the time just because you are ashamed of what you felt. You feel me? Be honest. Yeah, this is exactly how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, nigga, like I said, I was turned. I'm Grand Dragon. Nigga, I'm a leader of the most popular known terrorist group in the world. You feel me? Popular as hell. You feel me? I'm in history books. We raid niggas. We do whatever the fuck we want. Nigga, I'm him. Come on, man.
Because I had importance.
On me.
I felt powerful. People respected me.
I can.
But in
is
many
he crying?
ways,
is that a tear, nigga? Did you just this? Damn. You know, and here's the thing too. Like, I know a lot of people, specifically some white people, my white counterparts. You know, a lot of them live with this type of regret. You feel me? And so they avoid acknowledging it, and that doesn't ever change the situation. It doesn't. You have to acknowledge it and move it and like move into that space and be uncomfortable. A lot of y'all niggas don't like being uncomfortable. You got to be uncomfortable, my nigga. You feel me? You got to deal with them demons. You know, you feel me? That's how that accountability is not comfortable. It's a muscle you got to build. You feel me?
I wasn't. I would often be crying myself to sleep at night. I realized that
I don't give a fuck if this nigga feel guilty. I'll be honest with you. The action was already committed. I don't give a fuck how guilty you wasn't guilty when my ancestors were getting hung out of trees. When you blew up churches and shit. You know what I'm saying, well, when you putting stickers on niggas' cars talking about we watching you and shit. The guilt ain't for me to feel for you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The guilt is there because you know damn well what you did was wrong. Give a fuck about this nigga guilt. Honest to God.
I had ruined my life. I realized that I was probably not going to live a long life. And I realized...
Actually, hold on. Let me stop. What I just said was highly immature. I'll be real. That's emotional. Emotional as hell. You know what I'm saying? Let me not get too emotional about this because I'm not finna sit here and act like people can't change. Right? Because then me saying that statement is just saying that no, change is impossible. Change doesn't matter. Change does matter. And that's exactly what the fuck we do need. So let me slow the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Still don't give a fuck about his guilt, but I'm glad that he ain't doing this shit no more. And I honestly believe that he does feel obviously remorseful for what the fuck he did. So that's cool. So I apologize. I apologize for the immaturity. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Cause it take two. In order for change to really happen, the other side gotta be willing to accept that change too. You feel me? You can't just harbor and that hate and all that extra shit. I mean, you're allowed to, but if you really want change, hey, like I said, you gotta sit in that uncomfortableness, bro. It's on both sides as well, man. It's fucked up, but My ancestors did it, so I can do it too.
Most people hated and despised me.
Right.
Because of who I was. So was there happiness? Yeah, a little. Was there unhappiness? Yeah, a lot. Because I realized I felt like I was trapped. I had trapped myself into this. There was no getting out, there was no leaving. I didn't know what to do. And then I got word that one of my own security guards had put a hit out on me, and he was going to get me killed. I didn't know what to do. And in my 20-year-old mind at that time, all I could think of was, I need better security. And I knew that the only way I was going to get better security was if I was a national officer. So I called the Imperial Wizard and I said, I think I'm ready for a national office.
Goddamn, boy, they got all these goddamn. What's the next level? God, nigga? Hey, why do the KK members have so many levels, nigga? Holy shit. Like, what the nigga? How many levels is in this goddamn group, man? I done heard the Grand Dragon, Grand Wizard, the Grand Titan, the Imperial Wizard. What's next? Immortality, nigga. God damn, yo, this group was really extensive, man. Y'all was just making up shit. Imperial Wizard took that shit from Dungeons and Dragons and said, yeah, let's make it racist. Holy shit, man. Now, do I feel hatred for this man? No, bro, I don't feel hatred for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel anything for this individual. Like, it's neutral. It's neutrality, right? But to previous to my earlier comment, right? I can't sit here and bash him. You know what I'm saying? I can, but that's not gonna fix the issue. It's not. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? Two wrongs don't make a goddamn right in any situation. Unfortunately, you know, our people have always been told that we just got to be the bigger man, and that's the position that we've been put in. You gotta be dealt the cards you was given in this life. And you gotta play them right, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, but me expressing, you know, saying that I don't give a fuck, it sounds ignorant, right? You feel me? Especially when this guy was willing to come on to a podcast and talk about the shit he did for 40 minutes. No, that's brave. I gotta be real. That is brave. I'll be real with y'all. You feel me? To sit there and talk about the hateful shit you did, that's not easy. You know? That doesn't excuse what you did at all, but I'm willing to sit here and say, hey, we can listen and hear this out, man. Brave. Look, I know. Yeah, it's like, hear me out when I say this, man. Not many individuals gonna do what he did, especially if they was in. I mean, this is a Grand Dragon, my nigga. A lot of these individuals will not do this. You feel me? You know. Now, do I feel like he kind of holding back? Yeah, because of the shame, and that's the part that gets me. You know, I don't like when people hold the shame. They don't tell the full truth because of the shame that they feel. I hate that. I strongly dislike that. Do not tell the truth because you feel guilty about it. Just tell it. All right? Tell it how it is. Tell the reality of what was really going on. Because that's how things, how people, like, the way you're delivering it, bro, I'll be real. Like, some knucklehead gonna sit here and, oh, it wasn't that bad, bro. You feel me? You didn't really highlight really too many atrocities besides stalking. That's it. And granted, I know you was in a different era of KKK. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about everything that was really going on. You feel me? Let's not act like y'all wasn't doing acts of violence. in the 70s. Like, come on now, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But, you know, that's here or there.
He was my friend. He liked me. He said, the only national office that I have coming open
What's good,
is
Nature
that
Man?
of national chaplain. I said, I don't know anything about being a preacher. And he said, that's all right. You start reading the Bible, putting some good sounding scripture verses in your speeches, start sounding religious.
And I hate how people weaponize the religion, right, to push their terrible agendas.
And
even these social media influencers, I hate when people start. It's like you can obviously tell when people start pimping stuff for views, right? That's the one thing I dislike too. You feel me? It's like this nigga obviously ain't living a God-fearing life. I know damn well you ain't. I could be wrong. But I see a lot of people pimping the religious views because they know that's viewed as morally good, so I can get easy clicks and I'm gonna get easy likes. Like, I hate that stuff, bro. I really dislike it. I despise it. It's manipulation. It's a sales tactic. You feel me?
I'll take care of the rest. Well, that sounded like a plan to me. So that night, I began reading my Bible. I believe now that God...
You'll peep that people only praise God when things going good. They only attribute goodness with God. When things going bad, they don't say nothing. They don't say shit. They will only attribute success only. They will only praise and give him credence when shit is going good. Only.
Was guiding me and directing me because I started with the perfect place, the gospel according to John. I started reading that and I thought, oh, this is great. These are the stories of Jesus. I will quote Jesus. You can't sound any more religious than that. I got to John chapter 4, and that's when the light bulb came on. It's the story of the Samaritan woman at the well. The Samaritan was half Jewish, half Gentile, or as the Klan liked to say, a race mixer. There is absolutely nothing the Klan hates worse than race mixers. So I'm reading down and I'm recognizing, oh, this is one of the favorites of the Klan chaplains. I know this story because the Klan has told me so many times this story. And if you know the story at all, you know that Jesus stops by this well. The Samaritan woman comes to draw water from the well. And Jesus asks the Samaritan woman, please give me a drink. And the Samaritan
And I believe this is a story where the Samaritan woman like washes the feet and all that. I might be wrong.
Samaritan woman says, why are you, a Jew, asking me, a Samaritan, for a drink? And then the Bible says,
tells her dogs will
for
get the scraps off the
Jews
dinner
do not
plate.
associate with Samaritans. And at that, the Klan chaplain would slam his Bible shut.
That's something my church would do. They would pick and choose the Bible verse and not actually read the full scripture because it fit the sermon of that day, right? But then after reading the entire story, you're like...
Because that was the Samaritan woman at the well story. The only thing is, I'm reading it for myself now, and I realize that's not where the story ended. And I keep reading, and this Samaritan woman became a believer in Jesus. Jesus accepted her. The whole point of the Samaritan woman at the well story was Jesus accepted Samaritans, race mixers, and he loved them, and they believed in him.
I wonder why my Israelite friend told me that it wasn't supposed to be saved. Well, they got a different philosophy, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not finna get into that shit. That nigga believe hey, but that I ain't gonna say what he said, but it's just there's supposed to be a giant war where someone's supposed to be taking all that anger out on certain people. You feel me? I'm like,
That's
What's
what
good?
lies
This
on.
I hope
The
things
Klan has
good.
been
This video
lying
very
to me.
insightful. Appreciate the biz,
They've been
disciple
twisting
saucer.
the scriptures. And so at the end of that night, I prayed. I didn't know how to pray, but I prayed something like, God, if there's any way you can get me out of this alive, I want out, and I want to know what a real Christian is, and I want to be a real Christian. And the next day, I called the Imperial Wizard, and I quit. Well, it's not that easy to quit when you're the Grand Dragon. But
me, Pure.
after some negotiation, a couple days of
I
negotiation,
had to sit down with bro. I'm like, do you really believe that, gang? That you supposed to, like we here with all these humans on this planet, and that we supposed to have a great war against one race. I'm like, nigga. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I don't know, man.
negotiations, it finally ended with they put a gun to my head and they said, we're going to let you out. We're going to let you live if you keep your mouth shut. And I agreed. And I was out.
But I don't even think my friend, he doesn't think fully like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I know mainly he's gotten into it, right? To have some sense of structure, you know what I'm saying? To find truth, to help him with his journey. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I believe after our conversation, he came back with like a little bit of a different resolution, but he still does certain practices, you know, that keep him solid, you know. So I ain't gonna sit here and act like all of it is terrible, you feel me? But some things I just don't agree with, you know what I'm saying? Specifically the one I do he gave me.
And I kept my mouth shut for 15 years. And then I started speaking out against the Klan and racism and white supremacy.
And those 15 years before you decided to start speaking out, what did they look like for you? What were you spending your time doing? Did you stay in Indiana?
I did stay in Indiana, a few years in Illinois, but I went to college and I became a pastor. Studied the ministry, got a master's degree in Christian ministry, and I was a senior pastor for 31 years.
And your interactions with Black and African American people, what did those look like initially for you?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was trying to heal myself. Did I have anything to do with African Americans? Yes. I realized that African Americans and everyone else, every human being, is made in the image of God, and they have an inherent dignity about them, worth and value. And so I started treating people like that the best that I knew how. Once I started going out and speaking publicly, it was not good. And it was more my fault than anyone else's because I didn't present my story very well. I was learning how to present it, how to talk about it, and I wasn't doing a good job. I was very offensive to a lot of people, and they let me know that. And at some points, I almost decided that I won't speak out any longer because it's not doing any good. But then every once in a while, someone would come and say, you know, I really needed that. That helped me. I'm struggling with, you know, bias and racism in my own life, and you know, you're helping me. And so that's what kept me going. And eventually, I learned to speak about it so that everyone in the room didn't get mad at me all at once, and people actually started responding positively to the way I was speaking out about the Klan.
Did you ever experience any negativity from the Klan itself when you started to speak out?
Yes, I've survived 3 assassination attempts. They have watched me. I realized that back when we had landline phones, before cellular, I knew that they tapped my phones all the time. They knew where I was, and they did everything they could to intimidate me and to get me to shut up.
Why do you think that people fall into extremist ideologies or groups like the KKK? Is it always to do with similar things that you were going through? Or
Part of me feels like, you know, him not instantly, but them going to the victim aspect of what he dealt with, right? Kind of was a bad, not bad turn, but like, you know what I'm saying, like, don't try to play, don't turn yourself into a victim in this situation that you helped support it and help create, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not finna overcorrect you on how to speak about this, because like I said, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? And I know the main thing that a lot of people deal with, especially when they come from terrible terroristic groups like this, is trying to, you know, reassimilate to society as a regular human being. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm someone that does actually believe in togetherness and all that extra stuff, you know, and that I am truthfully ashamed of what happened, but it's very difficult to talk about that stuff because, you know, it's frowned upon, done heavy. And so in some shape, way, or form, you become afraid to talk about that and revisit what you really did. And it's like, I don't think people understand how powerful transparency is. You feel me? The more transparent you are with someone, dude, you know, it may hurt, but at least people can respect it a little bit more, right? And it's not like you're trying to gain anybody respect, but it's like the more you can actually connect with that individual. You know what I'm saying? It's like when someone cheats, right? And they're transparent, like, I cheated, you feel me? And they own up to the shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that deserving of forgiveness or anything like that, or like another chance, you know, but rather than them go and cheat and go on like some healing journey and talk about why they cheated, like Jada Pickett, you know what I'm saying? You know, make everything about her rather than, you know, like talking about how her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was going through this and all that, and that's why that happened. And shut the fuck up, bruh. That shit weak. It's a cop out, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't stand in that uncomfort, that uncomfort for real. You know what I'm saying? And you go out and tell niggas about your healing journey and shit. That shit weird, bro.
is it broader than that?
I think a lot of times it is very similar to
look. I'll be real with you. I don't think no human being is deserving of forgiveness. I'm not God for a reason, gang. You know what I'm saying? I don't, like I told you, I'm not a religious man. You know what I'm saying? I'm more spiritual, you feel me? I believe in the creator, you know what I'm saying? But nah, man. There's too many. Nah, I can't sit here and say that everyone is deserving of forgiveness. There's some atrocities that shouldn't even be, you know, this that has happened. In the stuff you've seen, you can't really see. It's like I'll, you know, handle myself accordingly, right? I can handle myself accordingly. You feel me? And I won't continue to harbor these emotions that don't serve me, you know what I'm saying, and move on, you know, but nah, man, I'm not the type nigga to sit here and say, nah, bro. And I don't know.
Was experiencing.
This seems like a very dumbed down version of what it was like to actually be a member of the KKK.
The loneliness, the feeling like you don't really belong, the lack of dignity, the lack of the idea that does your life have meaning? These are the longings. They're universal, and it's what makes people vulnerable.
No, he probably left, you know what I'm saying?
That can come in and they can say.
Just a word of advice for bro, you know what I'm saying? Don't go out and, try to paint your story as a survival story, right? Like you survived leaving the KKK, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like for real, bro, like, nah, gang, like, nah. Don't turn it into that. You feel me? And it's like, I'm not trying to take away anything that you possibly dealt with, but it's like when you join a group like that, you have to remember like the type of stuff that was committed with these groups, the things that they did, the trauma that they created, the pain and suffering. You feel me? The deaths, the stuff that they were responsible for. You joined that and you were part of it and you were a leader. You know what I'm saying? You led this group. You feel me? You held ceremonies. You planned stuff out. So it's like you have to remember that like your story will be in the background. You feel me? It will be in the background. It's like a rapist going to jail and telling everyone, yeah, man, I got raped in there a couple times, man. It was hell in there and all that. No one's going to feel sorry. Like they won't feel that they won't feel the way you expect them to feel. You feel me? That's why I always tell y'all, man, before you commit to doing something insane, think about everything that comes with that. Everything that comes with that decision.
You can belong with us because we'll be your family and we'll be your friends, and we'll provide meaning for you, and we will provide dignity for you. We will respect you. And that, I think that's what an awful lot of it is.
And my final question for you, Richard, is just what does your life look like now?
Well, it looks completely different than what it did when I was 20 years old, that's for sure. I became a senior pastor, pastored for 31 years, and during the last probably 20 years, 25 years of that, I also started teaching on the university level, earned a doctorate in adult
like
higher
every young man
education.
to join a code.
Today, I'm
and Jeezy, I'm gonna be real. I'm pretty sure they went over the questions before they even had this interview, man. That's what they normally do, right? They ask them, what are you comfortable with? What aren't you comfortable with? You know what I'm saying? Can we ask you this, that, and that? Because they got to keep the nigga there. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure they paid his ass. Like I said, man, transparency the biggest thing, bro. Like I said, when you part of a group like that and you it's like your story just not, it's cool that you changed. That's cool. You feel me? But the story your after story is not going to be as impactful. Like, it's not an impactful story. This is not impactful at all. Like, I'll be real with you, bro. This ain't moving mountains, nigga. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it can help someone, but I'll be real, bro. Like, this ain't like, it's like every regular story. Like, I was in a gang and I changed my life and shit. It sounds like what every nigga do. Then some niggas, what they do when they do some terrible shit, instantly go to religion. You feel me? Them type people become Jesus freaks and shit. Like, oh, brother, I done seen that a lot. Even some of my own friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, instantly. Out of the blue, but they did something completely terrible. You feel me? And then instantly they looking for someone to help, looking for a higher power to, help them deal with what the fuck they just did.
I'm an associate pastor of an African-American church, a historic African-American church. And my congregation is almost.
Why? How did you know what I was about to say, bro? I legit said this nigga probably got a black wife or some shit. You feel me? That's probably how you gonna say it, you feel me? But nah, man. It's cool, bro. It's cool, bro.
Entirely black.
The nigga that killed Julio fully became a G. That's how it be. Bro, we watched the entire story, man, of a nigga in prison, right? Capital murder. And he also got another type of murder that I've never heard of in my life. And he's a Muslim. Becomes a Muslim. I don't believe in revelation mercy, bro. I'm sorry. I don't believe having mercy for everybody, gang. Once you cross the threshold, and this is just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the way I think, man. When you cross a certain threshold, bro, that goes out the window because you made that decision. Like I said, I'm going to handle myself accordingly, right? I'm responsible for myself and my actions. So I'm not going to do nothing stupid. But mercy for you? You're not deserving of that from me, bro. When you commit an atrocity, gang, what you want me to know? Like, school shooters, you know what I'm saying? How they, please forgive me. No, what the fuck? You went in there with the mindset to do this action. Do you understand how insane it is to act on actions like that? Like the way I sparked those string today, right? That was a conscious action. That was something I thought about doing. I said, I'm going to do this, and I decided to act on it. I used my free will. I used my free will to start a stream. I didn't have to, but I chose to. You feel me? And I thought about not doing it because I was tired. You know what I'm saying? And so when I see these people go out here and make these choices, you know, and then want mercy for it. That's why I tell y'all, nigga, I'm not God. You feel me? I'm glad I'm not God. You know what I'm saying? You know, but, you know, I don't know. I mean, shoot. I could talk about, you know, that's old, but yeah, bro. Just know I'm not God, gang. You feel me? I'm not finna sit here and give you own. Nah, I don't operate that way, gang. Humans got to be held accountable for their damn actions.
Now, the thing about the African American,
you got to be held accountable for what the fuck you did. You feel me? I'm sorry. Hell nah, gang. Boy, you got to be. Like I said, I'm going to handle myself accordingly. But mercy from me, forgiveness from me, hell no, boy. Out of here, man. Remember when they used to just hang criminals by their shoulder in town squares and beat them like pianos for their crimes? No, I did not know that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure they did. They're going to be held accountable on Judgment Day? Well, shoot. Good for them, right? Until then, hey, they can wait for that judgment, you feel me? And I'm going to still judge their ass regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to use my free will and be like, hey, no mercy from me, gang. You know what I'm saying? That
invited me to join is I'm the first white pastor the church has ever had in its history. And it was started about 140 years.
See, then we bringing up these statistics and shit. Like, this is something, like, you being, like, come on now. Darren, they're the same as, hey, I voted for Obama, nigga. I'm pretty sure you did, too. Because now it's like you're doing it out of just shame. And sometimes it just does not come off as genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to retribute my past. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fix it by deep diving in this community, not really understanding it for real. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much you know about the black community for real, so I can't really talk on that. But when people in general do things like that, it's like when niggas, you feel me, beat the fuck out of girl, right? DV. What's the first thing them niggas do? Now they started campaigns against domestic abusers. Like, nigga, this is the oldest trick in the book. It's been used before, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that he was going to do something black related. You know what I'm saying? You know what would be dope? Instead of getting yourself involved in the black community, why not go to, you know, these all white schools and talk about hate against minorities? That will be way more powerful than your white ass going to a fucking black church. What the fuck? How's that helping anybody? Go to the that used to think like you and reform their fucking brain. That's powerful. You know what I'm saying? That would be even more. You ain't. Come on, bro. That would be way more powerful than just involving yourself in black niggas. Bro. Come on, bro. I eat soul food now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love black culture. I listen to hip hop. You know, I voted for Obama. You know, I'm in a black church, and you know, I was able to become the pastor there. And you know, they only allow black pastors. That don't tell me anything about what. Cool, nigga. The fuck. Go to the hateful, right? Talk to them. Go to these private schools where you know for a fact that there will be racist in there. Go to these goddamn companies where racism is present. Talk to these CEOs. Get in, you know what I'm saying? Get in those positions. You know what I'm saying? Where you can actually make a change. You're not making a change by going to a fucking black church, nigga. All right, that shit's already. What are you doing there? You see what I mean? If it was genuine and not about my shame and see, it's like when you make these mistakes, you can't make it about you, right? The way to retribute it is you go out it's like you have to go out and talk to them or do something in regards to making a change from people that used to think like you. That helps. That helps a lot. That helps. You preaching me the word of gospel in the church is dope. You feel me? That's cool. But it's not changing about them niggas that hate me. You used to be a grand wizard, grand dragon. You feel me? It's like, bro, this shit, man, I don't know, man.
Ago, and they have accepted me.
Look at this. It's only about you. Look, they have accepted me. They have accepted me, and I'm basically good now for everything I did. Everything's retributed. You're running from your shame. You're not. See, niggas can't sit in that. Niggas can't sit in it for real, nigga. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is the problem. You know what I'm saying? That some blacks have when some whites, you know, you feel me? When they do this shit. You're running from shame rather than actually being genuine. Like, a genuine change is like, hey, not only do I want to change myself, but I want to make sure that this shit never happen again to the mother that I caused it to. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and be preventative and speak to the mother that, you know, be the leader of a church of hateful mothers. You know what I'm saying?
They have forgiven me, they love me, and I love them. And it is...
Yeah, you can't make this shit up. Nigga said they have forgiven me. And I love, that's all you was looking for forgiveness, man. See, when you only look, man, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. They have forgiven me, as if him being part of this fucking community, everyone is going to think, oh, you forgiven. Holy hell, dog.
It has been the best church family that I've ever found.
Whatever help you sleep at night, gang. That, you know what I'm saying? Word of advice to you, Richard, man. Go use that power somewhere else, right? Go use your leadership in an actual community that really needs it, not us, nigga. What's up with y'all niggas, man? Like, that shit makes no sense. Why use it on a place where it's not needed? You're only doing it to, like I said, run away from shame and look for forgiveness, begging and pleading. Weak, nigga.
So I get to minister to the people that I once would not have even spoken to, and it's wonderful. So my life is very different. My life is very full of diverse people.
Yeah, boy, every nigga say, bro, like, you're trying to prove that you're not a Grand Dragon anymore. This ain't owning up to it, man. I'm sorry, bro. This the same as you slapping a stamp saying I voted for Obama in 2008. Dead ass, man. As if that meant something. Nigga, vote for Obama because you actually like his fucking policies, nigga, not just because he black. Don't just do because they black. Right? You gonna do everything black. Nigga, you probably listen to hella hip hop. You probably know who the future is now, don't you?
And I believe that that's the way God intended for it to be. I feel like I have a full life now, and I feel like I have found where I belong. I feel that I stand as a testimony to...
How did I know this is going to turn into a victim story? This is a victim story. This ain't a testimony about you, man. A real testimony would have been like, hey, I go to support groups that help young men, young women that used to think the way I think. Because I really want them to know that that is not a way to love and embrace people, especially in God's eyes. But instead, I'm going to a black church just to get forgiveness, just to feel accepted. That's not how that work, man. It's not how that work, bro.
The fact
hey, Richard, your mission ain't done, bro.
That you don't have to be racist and biased against other people.
When you are part of the neo-Nazi movement,
man was part of the most biggest hate groups. Hey, man, I'm done with this shit, man. It's like, this ain't this, man, fuck out of here, bro. This shit goofy as hell, bro. I'll be real, man. I highly dislike those testimonies where they make it more about what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, gang, it is what it is. That shit doo-doo. I ain't gonna lie, man. Doo-doo. All right, chat. I think we got, what? Let me go ahead. I might call it a night for real. I'll be real with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Say some videos for tomorrow. Because I ain't gonna lie, YouTube is kind of dry. You feel me? Oh, wait, no. We can actually play the game tonight. Hell yeah. That's what we can do. That guy, woe is me, head us. And then, too, I don't like when people, like, don't come with the reasoning for themselves as to why they think being racist is wrong. You feel me? You need to read the guy had to get it from a whole nother source rather than from within to realize, oh, that being racist is wrong. I didn't even hear why you thought being racist was wrong. Just God don't like racism. Not that it comes from internally within and it's like, oh yeah, I shouldn't do this because it's fucked up type shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know. Should we hop on the game tonight, chat? Let me know. Because we 3 hours in, or we can make tomorrow a full game stream. You know what I'm saying? I can't make tomorrow a full game stream. Get some rest, nigga. It probably would be best just to go to bed right now, wouldn't it, bro? Gang, keep reacting, bro. Oh my God. That's the thing. I gotta save videos for tomorrow, bro. I got a couple of videos that I gotta save for tomorrow. Should make tomorrow a game stream instead. Gang, yeah, get some rest. Don't forget about them 14 miles. You're right. There will always be more vids. Yeah, but I want us to react to like good videos. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? We got some good videos for tomorrow. So what I'll do is we'll react like for 1 hour and then we'll get straight to the gaming. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? W stream tonight. I hope y'all do take care. What else do I need to tell y'all niggas, man? Do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, bro. You feel me? And make sure that you move with intention and genuineness. You know what I'm saying? Feel it from within. So it has to be something that you really want. You feel me? Move from that feeling rather than looking and searching from acceptance from everybody else. Appreciate the raid. But other than that, man, y'all be safe. I'm about this thing. Peace, man.